come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
With Phil stumping drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes with Phil to fill with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as chat's with 9 and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh when you're, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His supports is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most victims across the board we charge the war because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why is sheep but also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so slow machinio, snorting, burping, leaning, ban it matters not if Andrew fanners chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Clawless Cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits done well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. 3 streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for Wednesday, Thursday the 13th of November 2025. I do hope you're all doing very fine and well today, and hopefully you've had a good week so far, and if not, hopefully Bingo can make your week a wee bit better. That's always the aim, to try and make people's days a wee bit better, just with my random angry Scottishness and all that jazz. Ramon Sanchez has turned up. How you doing, Ramon Sanchez? How you doing? Good to see you. First of all, before we even continue any further, thank you very much to Only Ice G McFly for gifting the membership, and that gifted membership went to Jesus Hairdo. So congratulations to Jesus Hairdo on becoming a member, and make sure you thank G McFly for gifting you that membership. Very kind of indeed to gift that membership. So yeah, there we go. any excuse I can use to use that bloody Jesus button, I'm going to fucking use it. So I can go. Good stuff indeed. So thank you very much, G McFly, for that early support. Is very kind of you indeed. It means we're 4 away. I have 4 new or renewed memberships away from a free space already. We have got a lot to go through before Bingo starts, you know. I've got a feeling that Bingo's not going to start for a long while, because as well as getting a few tweets going through, there's a few videos for us to go through as well. This is going to be potentially a very long show, so yeah, brace yourselves, fucking brace yourselves, because it's going to be quite a lengthy one. First of all, this is a little snippet of what to expect. Side scrollers decided to react to Phil. I mean, obviously, I think the whole purpose of it was to kind of show Phil to people who might not be aware of him. There is a clip here. This is actually a side scrollers clip here. Side scrollers had a stream, and during that stream, somebody called Mally finally gets to learn who DSP is. And apparently, they instantly regret it. So yeah, we're going to watch that together. So that's what this is from. Apparently, this is a preview of things to come. Pun intended. There you go. Apparently Phil's DSP tries his try for Thai food came from this place. According to Dragon's anyway, it came from this Mintra Thai casino whatever, so there we go. That's apparently the source of Phil's Thai food they had for DSP tries it yesterday. And Phil had something interesting to say. He took random shots towards Reviewbra, who also does a series where in fact Reviewbra is very famous, Reviewbra, for sampling foods and fast foods in particular from different places, you know. And Phil's claiming, at least Phil thinks that Reviewbra doesn't actually eat his food except a bite or two, because Reviewbra is skinny. So it couldn't be the fact that Reviewbra Cal looks after their body and fucking works out themselves, whatever, or just fucking, you know, like, you know, no, that's impossible apparently, you know. Phil's logic is, oh, they don't eat the whole meal because they're skinny. Yeah. So, with that logic in mind, does that mean that Phil also doesn't eat the full DSP Tries It meal because, according to him, he's super duper healthy and lost a lot of weight and is the healthiest he's ever been? I don't know. I mean, he can't fucking say that about Reviewbra, but also try to flex on him being the best he's ever looked in a long time. I don't know. It's one of those things. You know, one can't go with the other. If you see what I'm saying, like, you know, with his argument. Jesus, man. And yeah, this is it. So this picture, as I said, it is fantastic. Phil looking less towards the screen. Also, he leans in towards the webcam. This is his view, though. Why does Phil have to do this sometimes? Because this is his view from his seat. You know? And it's like, Phil constantly fucking praises his own fucking setup and how it's meant to be such a fucking great setup. And yet, it's such a everything is so far away. The TV's a wee bit away from him, whatever, you know what I mean? And also the OBS monitors as well. that's also quite a bit away from him on the other side. You know, it's just it's not a great setup in the grand scheme of things. There's definitely things that Phil could do to make it a better setup. It's not really, but he's such a lazy bastard when it comes to it. I mean, he thinks his way is best because reasons. It's I don't know, it's a strange one. Anyway, okay, let's not waste any more time, you know. Well, yes, exactly. That's what he plays his games on. That's a TV. That's the view he has looking towards his TV. You know, and even then, it's a bit of a strange angle. It's a bit further away from him or whatever. You know, I mean, he's got to lean in to his own TV when he's playing games, and especially also PC games as well. You know, he's got a thing where he plays PC games through the TV as well, and so sometimes the text will be quite small. Yeah, it's just he's such a stupid bastard. Really is. Anyway, let's just not waste too much time. I have got all these video clips on 1.5 speed. We've got 20 minutes of this side scrollers clip to get through. Then we've got 16-17 minutes of this button check video to go through, because button check responds about Phil and Asmongold's situation. And a button check is somebody who you may not remember. Button check and Phil, like DSP and button check, are kind of okay with each other like this. They're not friends, but Phil kind of has an appreciation of button check, because button check isn't one to quickly take a shot at Phil. You know what I'm saying? Like, button check is willing to kind of sit in the fence a little bit, and Phil's very happy about that. Although I don't think he's going to be very happy with how the outcome of this video game, because button check seems to kind of think that Phil invited this sort of situation himself. You'll see what I mean by that. And as well as those two videos, we have two Snotbell compilations, which covers the night stream from 2 days ago when he wage quit Outer Worlds 2, and it also includes the day stream antics from yesterday, and then also the disastrous night stream that Phil had, which saw him get soft locked playing Tomorrow's Souls 2, and he's quit the game altogether, and he spent the last like 30-40 minutes of his stream begging people for money. Just while doing absolutely nothing. It was an absolute fucking shit show. And of course we got with Bingo afterwards. But yeah, we have a lot to go through, as I said. So let's start with side scrollers, and they're from their show that a day or two ago about them introducing women, people who are not aware of DSP. They're introducing DSP to these people who don't know of them.
I have not watched this. I only know that DSP is kind of popping off right now. Our good old friend Darkside Phil, where to his credit, he came on our show very early on. We did an interview with him, and it was about a 5-hour extravaganza. Me and Adam talking to him about his career and just seeing all the nonsense. And it's definitely one of the early highlights of this show. But we have this clip here. It just says, this is from Astro Cyborg. It says, DSP attempting to charge kick viewers this week just to get their highlight messages back is absolutely insane. Well, look, before we go into this, Kay, I know you know DSP.
Oh,
Yeah. Mally, are you familiar with Darkside Phil?
I don't even know.
bless you. Oh my god, wait, what?
I don't know who we're talking about or what we're talking about.
No, what is better? What is DSP?
Okay, yeah, I don't know what we're talking
Why
about.
is God, she doesn't know about the dented zone. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, listen, y'all, I stay in my little corner of the internet.
oh, bless
Okay.
your soul.
Labs, I need you. Labs, Kay, I need you right now. We're going to fill out this entire, put more examples in the run sheet right now under DSP. Okay.
Oh God.
Boy.
Yeah, where's Yellow Flash when you need him? He has a DSP folder. Flash, if you're in the chat, I need you.
All right.
He's summoning help.
Valley, if you ever want a huge catch-up, Kino Casino does excellent coverage
Yeah,
on the shit show that is DSP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Medicare's done some funny stuff as well, so Blabs, if you need
We're about to be educated.
Okay.
Okay, is this the person?
This is Darkside Phil.
Okay, got it.
Now, I need you to know a little bit about Phil before we dig into this.
Okay.
Phil has been on the internet for a long time, like late 2000s, right?
Okay.
And he gained tremendous popularity in early YouTube when he would create online videos where he would literally point his camera at the screen instead of like capturing. He was one of the first to do gameplay and do like gameplay series online.
Cool, okay.
But he's pretty much done the exact same thing for the better part of 2 decades. And at this point, he's kind of become a meme. There's been all sorts of controversies around him, and we'll get into that some other time. But what he is ultimately known for is he is essentially the ultimate internet e-beggar. Okay? He will hold his audience captive and guilt them for not supporting him on a day-to-day basis.
Oh.
Yes. So let's go take a look real quick of Phil here.
So this morning, I set it up again, but I did everyone a solid. I said, all right, listen. 107 subs probably will not
And this is literally a few days ago. Like, you know, it was a couple of days ago, if that or whatever. This is a very recent clip.
happen today. Just being honest, I don't think it's reasonable. So I gave you guys a discount. I said, all right, I'm going to now make this way lower, a lot more reasonable. If we can get 75 subscriptions today on Kick, by the end of today, between this stream of Pokemon and tonight's late stream of Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, you can have your text messages back for moral support. So let's...
And remember, he's asking and begging for 75. This is not yesterday. This is not yesterday. Like, Phil was wearing this shirt and just jumper yesterday, so this is not yesterday. This is like 2-3 days ago, if that, however, you know. Actually, I think it was a few days ago, because the goal says 1, so I think it's a few days ago, this particular one, you know what I mean, so this thing. But yeah, remember, Phil is at this point in time, Phil is asking for 75 Kick subs on the day and night stream. It's like $5 per sub. he's asking for much, you know, in the grand fucking scheme of things. He's like, it's not a whole lot of fucking money, you know. It's just basically asking for $375 fucking dollars in a single day, only on Kick, to allow this feature, which most content creators on Kick would allow by default. That's all he's doing.
To get that support flowing, let's get it going. Let's get our first sub of the day, then let's get a second sub of the day, then let's get another 50 gifted subs on top of that, and we'll almost be there. Let's go. What's wrong? What do you mean it's a scam? What are you talking about? It's a steal. It's a discount. It was supposed to be 100, 107, now it's 75. I'm giving you the deal of a lifetime here.
Oh, a lifetime?
Listen, I don't want to let you guys look. Today on Side Scrollers, it's the deal of a lifetime. 109 subs on YouTube, Kick, and Rumble each. But no, it's a discount. Only 75 today, guys. The deal of a lifetime. Kay, you think we can hit it?
Can we hit it?
So,
No.
Mally, you've seen 164 seconds of Darkside Phil. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, definitely comes across as desperate.
Oh, there's more. Hold on, let's see.
Desperate is not even the first word I would use for him.
I'm trying to be nice.
I agree. It's just there's so much.
We'll go scorched earth if we need to, but I need more evidence.
You tell me another person who, out of the kindness of their heart, is just going to lower something that you have to pay by like 130, 40 bucks. I know it. When you have a electric bill, does the electric company call you and say, hey, bub, guess what? Today, we're taking $130 off your electric bill just like that because we feel like it.
Hey, how nice. Can we just stop down? How nice of Phil, comparing himself to the electric company.
Yeah, okay, that we've now taken a step into the world of entitlement, for sure.
It's so nice. I mean, it's kind of refreshing. Also, a lot of us are seasoned detractors, you know what I mean? So we're not gonna. It is nice to see a neutral person react to Phil for the first time, and kind of have the same reaction that we would have. You know what I'm saying? This Mally person on, you know, on the second on the left, like they don't know who DSP is. They've not seen this sort of thing before. This is their very first. This is their very first, you know, interaction essentially. This is a very first sampling of DSP, and they're already in disbelief at Phil's antics.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much to Profit for popping their 19-month bingo. Barry Mercer is just saying Craig is a racist. That is all. Is starring Craig had some accusations, or is that a shout out to the, you know, is that a shout out to what Phil kind of said in the interview, where he's basically saying if you thought it was, if you thought I was referring to her being black, you're racist about the whole locker up thing. I don't know. Yeah, because remember that was Phil's defence for saying lock her up, sell her to the slave trade or whatever for a little child. It's alright, you see she was black. If you're saying it's racist, then you're the racist here. And yeah, apparently you should see. Okay, I don't check out Starting Craig's Twitter or whatever. You know, but I'll take your word for it. You know what I mean, for sure. You know what I mean. I'm sure it's. I mean, Starting Craig has had his fair share of controversies before or whatever. So, but yeah.
Comparing, is it donuts or subs or whatever the fuck? Comparing yourself.
It's the king's tax, okay?
Yeah, quite literally, Sheriff Nottingham. Like, what? Comparing yourself to someone's bills and rent?
Hey, you better pay up, Mally. You better pay up to keep the king going.
I think I'd actually rather be broke.
He needs some money for champions, Mally, okay?
Well,
Look at a shot at McDonald's! Oh my god!
Cards from
She doesn't know.
Why don't you tell him about the camera being on the whole time?
She doesn't
You keep
know.
commenting that. I don't know what that means.
Listen, she doesn't.
Oh my god. People keep commenting on the camera being on. I don't know what it means. Oh, that poor person's about to find out.
Understand.
Kay is getting. I don't know what that means. So the people have said the camera was on the whole time. I don't know what that means.
You mean to tell me that you don't know what this means?
What is this? This person looks dead.
Oh, I mean, you
No,
know,
no, this person is an
Dead happy, maybe. Dead happy.
alive.
He's very much alive and enjoying life. You know what I'm saying?
Mally, he's more alive at this point than he's ever been in his entire life.
Uncomfortable. I don't know what that means.
Listen, Pull, get the clip, please, for the love of God.
I don't want to know. I don't know. Can we even share the clip?
Yes, of course.
I don't think I've even seen the clip. I've only ever just
My
seen
imagination
images.
is making this a lot worse.
No, get the clip. Get the clip. Well, let's finish up the rest here real
Dad is
fast.
saying I don't want to go down this rabbit hole. I
Yes,
don't know
you
what
do.
I
Oh, you
no.
do.
Oh,
Yes, you do.
Girl, you do.
Yes. Okay, let's finish this up real quick. Let's see more here. We made it throughout the entire run sheet. We made fuck Mario Galaxy.
Popcorn talk
Through
must
all
happen.
the shit. No,
I got so much for this week.
no.
I just want to see Mally react to everything. It's so
I'm
good.
with you. Here we go. Let's go.
How about you go to the gas station, you pull out the gas, but you put it into your gas, you start filling your gas, and all of a sudden it says, "This fill up's free. It's on us, bro."
Are you comparing
Did that ever
yourself
happen? Did you ever go to a restaurant?
Yes, Mally. Yes.
Yep. Yep, he is.
Yes, he is. He's an important commodity, right? He's the equivalent of.
I pay $5 a gallon for gas in my state, motherfucker. I'd rather pay that than you at this point.
That's the cost of a Kick membership, though. It could go towards that instead.
I'd rather that be my permanent price of gas than give you a cent. I won't even give this man a view.
Oh, I can just feel Duty clipping everything we're talking about right now.
I don't
Hello,
even want
Duty.
to give this person a view. I don't even know who this person is, but the amount of desperation is literally reeking through the screen.
Hey,
like,
you've known
and
Phil for-
I set goals on my stream. I encourage people to hit those goals because we have chaotic streams. I do not dare sit there and be like, so I know y'all have to pay rent this week, but so do I. Like, oh my gosh!
Mally, do you turn off the game if, like, you know, nobody's donating? Or are you like, you know what, I'm out of here?
What?
Mally.
What?
Oh, I love how wholesome Mally is to Phil. Like, as I'm saying, the things that shock them about Phil, we just take it as normal now. You know? Like, we just accept a Phil's wage quit another game, add it to the big massive list of fucking wage quits, like fucking 150, 200 wage quits, whatever. We accept that as a norm. And when you tell somebody who's not aware of DSP about this shit, they're like, what? They do that?
Mally,
Turn off the game? What?
you've known Phil for 94 seconds.
94 2
And
minutes.
sit down and eat some delicious steak with all the fixins, the sides. Oh man, Mason, roasted carrots and mashed potatoes. Oh my God, look at this mac and cheese. And you finish, and then they hand you the bill, and the bill says free. Did that ever happen?
Hold on. What type of meal did he describe? A steak with mashed
steak dinner.
potatoes? Wait, Phil's a steak dinner? That's what he's describing his content as?
Maybe
Never
from
had a
7-Eleven.
Oh, bro said Phil's having a bad day at work, said make me laugh, Scottish. Man, I'm just laughing in disbelief at this person's reaction, this Mally person. They're not aware of DSP before. It's a shame work's kicking your arse, but it happens sometimes, you know what I mean? It is what it is, you know what I mean? But you're doing what you've got to do to fucking pay the bills. You're not doing what Phil does and sitting on the internet asking people to pay bills for you, you know what I mean? So yeah, but this is incredible. It's like, it's so good to watch somebody who's not aware of Phil react to Phil for the first time and just the shock and disbelief that this is real.
This is spectacular. I didn't know is like the metaphors that he has for his content. The steak dinner. You go down to a steakhouse, you get the mashed potatoes and the carrots and the gravy, and they give it to you for free. That's what I'm offering here today. What a deal, everybody! Like it's on.
Oh.
Okay.
No, this is like next level entitlement and expectation and like cringe. It's cringe. The only word I can keep thinking is cringe besides that.
Kate, what type of meal is Darkside Phil's content?
Oh my God, he's like when you go to like a convenience store and you go to the back fridge and there's just like this one sandwich sitting in the back corner that the like place forgot about. And you see like mold dripping off the sandwich and they're like, we'll give you like 20% off. Like that is Phil.
The expiration date is from like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's like, this is ancient. They found it like under the fridge and just threw it in there.
Same question for you, chat. This is interesting. So last time I actually went on Phil's show. I don't even know how long ago. And
About a year ago.
was it a year ago now? Where he wanted to clear up things about our interview or whatever, and he was upset about it. So I went on his podcast, and he wanted to do it as like a big gotcha, and he told me to fuck off or something. And it was like he was like got him, and it's like okay, you're so funny. But yes, I think he is the equivalent of like past due ramen noodles. Perhaps maybe that's the right way to go. Let's continue on and see why you need to pay for it. Let's just see. Mally, you've known Phil for 1 minute and 39 seconds at this point.
I've already unsubscribed, and I was never subscribed.
No, okay.
Oh man, Mason, roasted carrots and mashed potatoes. Oh my God, look at this mac and cheese. And you finish, and then they hand you the bill, and the bill says free. Did that ever happen?
What a deal.
Well, it happened on Kick today on DSP Gaming Reel. So let's get it going. Let's get some subs on Kick. Let's go. Come on.
The shilling is real.
Beesbot says the gas stations don't confiscate the gas out of the car and then force us to pay to get it back. Shut your face. That didn't happen. Don't know what you're talking about. Quiet. All right, that's pretty funny. Anyway.
He finds himself funny, but he's serious. That's the
Yeah.
Spectacular.
Oh, that's uncomfortable.
Well, we're gonna get to uncomfortable here in a second.
Oh, yeah,
now.
We should play the band.
Oh god, it's gonna get worse. We're only halfway through.
Band.
Well,
Gone forever song.
Blabs, pull up the clip.
First of all, I've been putting stuff in the docs for you.
Keep pulling them up. Keep going. We're gonna educate Mally.
Oh, God.
Will we get any support?
I'm saying though, this is the problem though. When you're trying to introduce someone to Phil, the problem you've got there is like, where do you fucking start? If you want to introduce a stranger who's unaware of Phil Burnell to what sort of person Phil Burnell is, like, where do you begin with? You've got the incident, you've got the band thing, you've got the, spoon, have a spoon, eat shit at bars, so, there's so many different things. It's like, so the problem always is, I mean, it sounds like a quote from the Matrix because it is, but the problem is choice.
On Kick today? No, I mean it like some days we get tons of support and some days we get like nothing. And I think that's the problem. Listen, if we got consistent support on Kick, I probably would give you back the text messages. But I'll give you a case in point. Yesterday, I'm not kidding, I think we got like 2 subs all day. And maybe a few kicks, and that was it.
Who cares? Who in the fuck cares though? It's not like the audience don't want to fucking hear about you whining about them not giving you enough money. It's like, if they want to give you the fucking money, they'll give you the fucking money. It's just such a weird fucking thing. Like, it's like, look, case in point, yesterday, Bingo. Okay, Bingo. So Phil was utterly boring yesterday. Like, he bored the tits off everyone yesterday. We were just fucking praying for the fucking end, And we didn't get a full house on Bingo, whatever, I mean, it's like people were falling asleep, people were just praying for it to be over. And like, it was a solo day yesterday in that regard as well, I mean, I wasn't, I'm not to use a Phil phrase, whatever, I mean, there's a couple of like renewed memberships, which is good, I mean, but other than that, there's not a lot else going on. Did I sit on stream and cry and whine about it like Lux? No. Like, you get good days and bad days, okay? Some days you'll get, support by you, but at the end of the fucking day, though, people are there not to hear the content creator cry and bitch and whine and moan about the money that they expect and demand from their fucking audience. The people go up to these streams because they want to fucking enjoy themselves, have a good time, enjoy the sort of content that content creator is producing. Phil is meant to producing fucking good gameplay content for his audience because he's a fucking gamer, apparently.
It's like feast or famine. Some days someone will come by and drop a bomb. It's like, holy shit. And then other days we get nothing at all. But you guys are still there watching. On YouTube, I can tell you this. It's consistent support all the time. Every day we're getting super chats. We're getting
No, it's fucking no.
memberships, and we're getting tips from the YouTube audience. So, to be very frank with you, yeah, if it was more consistent, if it was more steady, I probably wouldn't have an issue giving you guys the text messages back.
He causes me physical pain.
I just always go back to the idea of, look, every day when you're on the internet, you put yourself out there, right? And ultimately, it's up to the audience if they choose to support you or not. It's the equivalent of sitting on a corner of a panhandling corner and singing a song for the cars that are going by. And maybe if you're so lucky enough, maybe somebody will throw you a couple bucks and help you cover some costs or whatever, right? If you're every viewer is a fucking miracle, every support is beyond that. It's ridiculous. But I just go back to the idea that, imagine some like homeless guy on the corner, just like yelling at the cars going by, being like, "You don't understand. You don't understand."
That's such a great comparison. Like, yeah, no, I will always like throw a couple bucks at the really, really talented musician who's like got a whole crowd of people grooving around. That happens a lot in Vegas. You'll be like, "Oh wow, like these are really good here." Tossing $5, whatever. I'm not gonna go. I don't even want to approach. In fact, I feel very unsafe going towards the corner with the screaming homeless man who's like, "You should be lucky. I got rid of it. I'll give it back if you just give me money." That's like actually insane.
Well,
oh my god, that's a great comparison.
Thank you. It's amazing, honestly. Let's just see how this finishes up here. There's only about 15 more seconds, and then we're gonna get a couple more clips to truly expose you to the lore.
So let's go. Let's get some support on Kick, and we'll see how. If we get 75 subs by the end of today, you can have the text messages back. All right, let's go.
And remember, 75 subs is like $375. It's all he's asking for. He just wants $375 in one day and Kick only. I was like, he's not even asking for it across the board for super chats and memberships and tips. No, he wants specifically on Kick only $375 in support. In memberships and subs, whatever, and on top of everything else.
Oh, let's start that rally. Let's get it going right now.
I don't even know what these text messages things are. I have no idea what he's talking about. But the idea of holding your audience hostage is pretty amazing. I think it's not even gonna give it to you. It's not even gonna give it to you. Pretty spectacular stuff. Okay, we have more here. Look, Gundam is a great capture of all this stuff. Let's see, what do we have here? Blabs, do we have?
There's like memes. I got music videos in there. I have the whole "Why is the camera on?" scene from.
Oh, perfect.
Where's the camera's on? Here we are.
Yeah,
okay.
That's the whole thing, mind you.
Okay. You ready for this, Mally?
Oh,
Is that the whole thing? Is it Eddie's clip? Because Eddie's got the whole thing clipped.
no.
You're not.
You're
You're
not.
not. He was just gonna stream one day, and let me just go start this really fast. And
Oh, it's not actually this. This is not Eddie's clip because of the shortened version.
Oh dear.
God, look at her face. Look at her face. She's aware.
I think I get it.
Yep.
nope,
I think
Nope.
I get it.
You've not got it yet.
Maybe we should play it on 2x speed.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. All systems.
This is a literal train wreck.
Prepare
I
for
actually
blast
I'm
off.
so wildly uncomfortable.
Yep.
Ah, she
there it is.
The head thrown back.
See, he
Iconic.
wasn't dead, Mally. He was living his life.
He was
She was
alive.
his fullest.
That noise is
Sound
how
like a
I feel
horse.
inside.
Yeah. Huh.
Oh, and here's the best part about it. Here is this is where the meme comes from, Mally. Here at the very tail end.
Yeah. How does he not know?
And hold on 2 seconds. Roland Golem says 75 kick subs is turned $25. I thought it was $4.99 for a kick sub. And 75 times 5, I'm round up to $5, $4.99, $5. And 75 times 5 is 375. So, yeah, it's not turned. I mean, am I wrong with the kick sub price? I could have sworn those kick subs were $4.99. If I'm wrong, then my bad. I thought they were $4.99 as kick subs. If I'm wrong, then that's my bad, you know. But it could just be bad math. It's not bad math for me, but I might have his price wrong.
He
When did
thought
this happen?
this is classic internet. So here we go.
What is up, everyone? Hello, and welcome. Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know.
Awkward.
Hello.
What do you think he uses to gel his hair?
You know, it's funny because you look.
That's the wrong question to ask, Blabs. Right after that, that's the worst wrong question to ask.
at his hair.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
I learned so many things against my will on this show.
I know. You know what? Maybe.
Mally's about to go to church after this.
Me
Hey,
too.
what if in addition to popcorn talk, whenever Mally's on, we just slowly drip in a little bit of DSP lore
I don't know if I.
every single time she's on, just like the latest meme.
Like, show her some gameplay or something sometime, you know? Like, here's DSP playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. Enjoy.
Right.
You know, we don't need to do popcorn talk anymore. It's fine.
No,
It's fine.
I think
I'll give it up.
I think this is good. This is a regular segment now. Every couple weeks, we just give you a little bit more DSP. And like, it's not all him whacking it with the camera on. It's not all
Oh,
that, right?
I'm so glad to hear that.
Okay, there's
Listen, I
way
can-
more layers.
Listen, can we do a little palette cleansing with DSP where we play the band song because it's an absolute banger.
Well, where is that? Can you pull it up on your own screen, please?
Put it in the document. It says banger.
But it doesn't say band.
Yeah, but it says banger. Hang on. All right.
I got it. That's fine.
I got it.
Okay, here we are.
Gosh.
Got it. I'm ready. Oh. Okay, go like 40 seconds and shit so she can actually hear the best parts.
Okay.
They're flying around. Things are breaking down. Parts everywhere now. We're a one-stop shop for helicopters. I was told, we see
This is so happy.
you're better than just
It's such a banger.
revamp the business from ground up. You can map it out and find bottlenecks and find shortcomings and find helicopters so that our company runs more efficiently. Okay? So I busted my ass. I worked my ass off. I did the whole work, never got paid for it. I use it.
I don't even know what's happening right
Wait,
now.
go back. You gotta play the band part. You skipped right over it.
No, I didn't skip
Yes,
anything.
he didn't sing it. He didn't sing it yet.
It's part of the
I think
process,
you
man.
missed
It's
it.
part of corporate America. Fuck you.
Sorry, Kevin.
Band. Gone forever. Band. Gone forever.
It's such a great sound.
What is this like from? Like, what happened to get this?
Listen,
Somebody turned him into some music. And all his
Like,
things
wait,
that he said.
Like
The
yeah,
final-
everything he says put together. Okay.
The final boss of this is you need to watch the Kino Casino Dented Zone. They did the best possible parody of everything DSP is. You can understand DSP just from watching that.
I
in my
think we slowly drip information to Mally.
I have an idea. Plus
I'm in.
exclusive. We go and do like a 1-hour stream of
Run, Mally, run for your life.
Mally learning about DSP.
No, I think this needs to be publicly available.
I would
to
pass
everybody.
out.
No, just like 10 minutes every 2 weeks. That's all. Just a quick.
Just a couple
Little
doses.
doses.
Yeah, just a little bit. I think this is the way to go. I think that
Fucking microdosing on DSP just so you don't fucking overdose on that shit. Fucking hell.
that's what the audience is clamoring for. I think that's what they want, and I think that listen, ultimately, you guys want it. That's what you get. Which is
Gone forever.
thank you, Blabs. Appreciate that. A new segment starting soon. How you feel about that, Mally? All right, sounds great.
She's making her eat food she doesn't want to eat as a toddler. And she's like, it's good, Mom. It's delicious.
Doing this is a
Yeah.
There we go. So that was a side show's clip that them, you know, just having fun with DSP stuff. Okay, good stuff. Jesus Christ, man, that's unreal. Is the bad man there yet? No. We've got a lot to go through. We have got a lot to go through. Next up, we have Button Check who Phil has been quite cordial with in the past, responding to Phil and Asmongold's back and forth across their own platforms, you know. So yeah, I'm kind of curious to see Button Check's take on this, because he has been quite, you know, I mean, I don't know if friendly is the word I would use, but he's certainly not hostile towards Phil. So it's kind of interesting to see Button Check's takes on it, anything Phil, you know. And it's been a long time as well, a long time since Button Check actually did something and said something about Phil, as far as I'm aware. But here's, I mean, some of you guys will be aware of the Asmongold stuff. I'm curious to see what Button Check's taking this thing is.
What is up, Button Check family? Welcome back to yet again the second episode of Buttons That Need to Be Checked. I hope you guys enjoyed the earlier video today. This one right here caught me unexpected, but I was like, yo, we got to talk about it. So chapters down below, sub button right there, and appreciate y'all for taking the time. We are oh so close to 75K, so thank you guys for helping the channel grow. Either way, oh, and yes, I do have my damn hat turned around to the side, and it's actually for a reason, believe it or not, and I'll explain that after the video. So either way, let's get these hot ass buttons. Let's go. All right, now into them DSP getting roasted in front of millions. Buttons that need to be checked. Listen, this just popped up on my radar, and I want to say two things real quick. For one, we reacted to DSP on this channel earlier this year. Matter of fact, after I did, DSP reacted to my video, and when people were tagging me in that, I was like, oh, here we go. He's probably talking some shit, firing some shots, but he actually did it. He didn't at all. He wasn't trying to be respectful to me. So I was like, okay, I guess that's what's up. And then it kind of ended there. Like, I didn't react back to his video or nothing. But now, I mean, y'all know DSP, right?
Yeah, just a second. Phil's going live apparently, so yeah, the bad man's live. What sort of bullshit's he wearing today? You're just going through this fucking Christmas cardigan collection or some pish. What the fuck? I don't know. Anyway, the bad man's live, you know, so, but we are not. It'll be a while before we fucking start playing bingo. We have a lot of things to go through, okay? So fuck it, let's get back to Button Check and see what he's got to fucking say about the Asmongold DSP stuff.
But now apparently Asmon does too. And he's reacting to him on his big ass channel, and it's doing numbers. So that's what I wanted to say for the second thing. I don't follow Asmongold as I don't follow or get into politics. We do not do politics on this channel. We do video games, primarily the FGC, right? So that's my world. That's my block, and I stay on that block. I don't get into all that other mess. So I understand that some of you viewers, because I've read some of the comments, do not like this man, right? So I'm only covering it because it has to do with DSP, and DSP has been featured on this channel before, and it seems like he's getting flamed in a big ass way. So this is not me agreeing or siding with anybody's politics or channel. This is me simply covering the news. We'll get some reactions, FGC comments, all that. Let's go.
One person who supported all night, your future stepdad, and it was one sub. So from now on,
one sub. Future kicks, question mark. Or sorry, top kicks, question mark. So nobody gave him any bits at all?
I'm going to be very abundantly clear with all one kick. Don't ever ask anything of me ever again. Don't ask for me to add you messages, new emotes, pop-ups, nothing.
What?
Because until people on Kick actually support the content, you get nothing.
You let them know.
YouTube side, you guys have been incredibly supportive and nice people.
Tell them right now.
The Kick side just sits here whining, bitching,
yeah, but getting free content. Ain't nothing for free.
Complaining about things, wanting more, and doesn't support.
Yep.
So you get nothing. Okay?
That's right.
Unless we get 50 subs by the end
Unless
of the
I get 50 subs right now, I hate you.
Right now it will be 49.
Yeah.
You're never getting text messages in your moral support ever again.
You're never getting text messages or moral support ever.
So you got an hour left. Get to it. Or shut the fuck up forever. We're not going to listen to your bitching anymore. A lot of whining people, demanding people who don't reciprocate. Okay. All right.
Okay, anyway, yeah, going back.
Right now.
Right now. Do it right now. Hey, you, I want you to give me money. That's right, guys. And then, oh, here's another one. Let's see. Is there another one? Oh, wait a minute.
Hold on. Did you guys see that? Hold on. Rewind. Hold on.
That's right, guys.
Let me see if I can make this one bigger. So he posted this, I guess, it was earlier this year. Yeah, it was earlier this year. Apparently, he got into it with LTG. Reminder, if LTG would play me in Street Fighter, the stream would beat Evo in views. The stream would beat Evo in views this weekend, but he demands 5K to play. We now know this is due to his big monthly child support payments. This is why he moved in such a crappy new place with the roommate. What a broke bum. No, the reason why I pointed this one out, because like, did y'all see this? He's literally pointing fingers, coming at somebody else, calling them the broke bum. By the way, when I first saw this video, it had like 700K. Now it has over 900K. Like I said, this is just the video alone, not even counting his stream. Like, it is doing numbers. Anyway, he's the one calling somebody a broke bum, while this whole video and the people watching are basically saying the same thing about him.
17 years ago, and I was just doing this as a hobby and having fun. Future, please go to my partner channel, The King of Hate HD, and click on the ads that show up on the videos there, because hopefully, fingers crossed, that actually starts giving me some money back for what I'm doing. I mean, it's not cheap to do what I'm doing. I bought a lot of games, a lot of equipment, and now I have a channel, which is basically my studio, to do whatever the hell I want.
A generational roach, man. This is from over 10 years ago.
So, anything
2009.
Appreciate it. I also do have the PayPal donation.
I mean, it's 15 years ago. It's like it's kind of a good thing. 2009 is like 16 years ago. It's over 16 years old. Phil being on camera telling people to click on, please tip him, whatever. Click on the ads. Hint, hint.
Darkside Phil channel. It explains how to go to PayPal and what email address to send a donation to. DarksidePhil@hotmail.com.
Send a donation to my Hotmail account.
$7 of support. For
That's
$7.
it? $7?
Here you go. There's $7.
What? Wait,
An
what?
empty, devoid Seattle. That's what you get for $7 of support. I've been streaming for an hour.
So he's only made $7 in an hour.
Awful.
Awful, wow.
You know what, man? Here's the harsh reality of streaming or being a content creator. You're not always going to make money. And yes, sometimes it's depressing and it's frustrating and you want to just vent. But you can never blame the viewers. You know, you can never give me money. And, you know, you've seen that.
No, according to Phil, that's what you must do. According to Phil Burnell, it is very important you remind your audience on a very regular basis that their fucking role in being there on your stream is for them to give you fucking money. According to Phil Burnell.
We've covered so many stories like that where countless streamers get roasted. Some of them end their whole career because they're complaining and bitching to the viewers, give me money, F y'all, I deserve more. That is the last thing. That's like 101. That's like ruin your whole career, crashing out 101. And to be really real, because, you know, I don't stream, not yet anyway, but I felt that way towards YouTube where I'm like, YouTube sucks, bro. There's some months where you'll be amazing and you'll feel like, wow, I'm really doing it. And then the next month you'll be like, okay, where the spam and cup of noodles at? Because I'm not doing it. And you know what I think? I get mad in those because you're going against the algorithm, you're going against the quality of your own work. You know, you can't always blame the people. It also has a lot to do with the quality and the consistency that you're also putting out. But as a man, at the end of the day, I was like, I got a family to feed, bro. I don't care if I gotta go to Amazon, DoorDash, get a part-timer. To make it work, you gotta make it work.
In life, to step up and take control of a situation, then you yourself. I want you to walk into your bathroom and look in the mirror, look at your own face and say, I will take
There's no way you're about to give people a motivational speech to give you money. There's no way you're fixing to do that.
control. And then you're going to walk back here and you're going to contribute. Yes.
Oh, man. Of course.
All right, let's stop it right there. Let's get some of these reactions right here, man. People are like, dude dressed up as Sub-Zero for Halloween, and his chat was referring to him as Zero Subs. That is
pretty fucking good. I don't know why. I never caught on to that one.
peak right there. Did they really do that? Let me look at the comments and the replies. Underrated. Somebody else says, actually, it was Scrub Zero. Oh my God, what is better, Scrub Zero? I mean, it has a nice ring to it. Or
Scrub Zero is good for, most of the time, but when Phil's not getting a lot of sub support, then Zero Subs is a good name for him, especially with that costume.
Zero subs. I'm unemployed, but I'm not this unemployed. In 17 years of begging on the internet, what a legacy. I bought a lot of games, give me money. Me too, bro. Me too. Smoking doesn't affect the baby during the pregnancy. The baby... Damn, y'all are savage. I'd rather work 2 shifts a day at McDonald's than be that guy. They confused the term donation with mandatory paywall, and a lot of whiny people said one whiner. Don't make me turn this YouTube channel around. Give me money now. I stream to 20 people every day for over 2 years without a single donation. Never bitched about it once. The entitlement is insane. Damn, he said 20 people for 2 years. Not a single donation. There you go, man. And LOL, demanding money from people who were already refusing to give you money is peak strategy. And then wrapping it up, somebody says, he kind of looks like a Temu version of Ricky Gervais.
Don't do Ricky Gervais dirty like that, Ricky deserves better,
But from there, we actually have, I guess, DSP responding to some of this. Let's check this out.
That really likes me and positively supports all my content.
Oh, look, would you look at that? So Button Check has not gone to a detractor channel. He has went directly to Phil's own channel for Phil's own video. You can tell this is Phil's own video because his channel logo is in the bottom corner there. The wee crown logo is Phil's actual video on Phil's actual channel. So Phil can't cry and bitch and whine and moan about, people going to detractor channels to try and get better context. No. Button Check has gone directly to the source here to see what Phil's got to say on his own video on his own channel.
And one audience that's there to kind of razz me every day, to make fun of me or whatever. I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is those who take it to the extreme. Those who are attacking my family members, those who are trying to literally lie about me every day and say things that literally don't happen and act like they're factually true things, okay? But if you just want to sit there and you want to kind of make fun of me and you want to razz me and you want to do this stuff, I'm okay with that. Really, I am. And the Kick Chat, 100% is the place to do it. That way we kind of have that controlled element. If you want to be more positive, you want to be more of a bigger fan of my content and support it in a positive way, YouTube side. If you want to kind of be the razzing crowd that's active and rowdy and tossing emotes and making fun of me, Kick side. I'm okay with that. And that's a very different attitude. You have to understand for many, many years back in the day.
So basically he's saying like he's okay with razzing and stuff. Just don't get personal. But also there's 2 separate places for it. So he's like, YouTube side support. If you want to flame me, Kick side. If you want to talk shit, come on to the Kick side.
I was always, how dare you be critical of me? How dare you make fun of me and laugh at me? This is how you don't play. How could you look at my content and try to make fun of it? My content's the best on the internet, and that's absolutely ridiculous that you would do that, right? Today I'm way more open to it. I just don't really care, right? Who gives a shit? So what happened was last week, really, and this is my fault, I got into a bad mood about everything that was going on Kick. It literally looked like it was a direct response to me giving a new feature, giving back these highlighted moral support text messages. I turned them on, and then for like 3 days, no support at all. Okay? Seriously. And it really upset me. It did. So basically, I was lashing out, and I was arguing with people in the Kick Chat about it, and we went back and forth for several different days. There were some people who I'd been upset with over the week and I unbanned them. And again, that was my fault.
On one hand, it looks like he's trying to take accountability. He's like, yo, I lost my shit. That's my fault. He said this numerous times so far. And he's gone as far to like unban people. He's saying that was my bad too.
Sunday night, people came to the stream and were like, wait, what? The moral support's back? People are unbanned. This is great. And people started supporting again and we're very positive and happy. And for the last day and a half, everything's been fine. Everything's been good. I had already corrected that attitude. I had given back the messages for 3 streams and everything was good.
But you shouldn't have fucking done it in the first place. That's why you fucking get mocked, because you fucking did the dumb thing in the first place. Like, it's like, Phil, like, it's okay, it's fair enough. People telling you time and time again that shit isn't good, you know what I mean? You shouldn't be fucking doing that shit, Phil, you fucking, you know, gotta keep it in check. But you can't expect fucking people just to fucking just turn a blind eye just because you fucking saw the fucking light eventually and stopped being a fucking grade-A dick about the situation. You should never have been a fucking dick in the first place about the situation. So it feels like you didn't really learn from the situation.
Oh my god, what's up?
That's an excellent point from Prophet. I thank you, Prophet, for the super chat, who says if Phil doesn't care about the trolling on Kick, then why does he have close to 9,000 bans on Kick? That is an excellent fucking point. And it also contradicts Phil's fucking point about, you know, you're allowed to razz me on Kick. 9,000, almost 9,000 bans on Kick. Well, I disagree with that sentiment, Phil. I disagree with that fucking sentiment entirely. But yeah, it's just... It's all very well learning from your fucking mistakes, whatever, but Phil has made this mistake repeatedly. This is not the fucking very first time that Phil Burnell's been a toxic dick to his fucking audience. This is a fucking common, frequent occurrence. And it's all very well for Phil to say, oh, you know, oh well, I got mad, I'll try and be better. It'll happen again very soon, guaranteed, and he won't have learned this fucking lesson whatsoever.
Asmongold doesn't know that. He watches the detractor content and thinks that this is what's going on right now. Of course, he fully believes it at face value and thinks that it's all true, and then says stuff about me. So that then in tandem has people talking about me in a negative light. That sends people to my channel in a negative light to troll me. It's the usual stuff. This is nothing different, nothing special. This has happened a zillion times. It will happen a zillion times again. Been there, done that. I'm used to it. It's not a big deal. But this morning, it seems like everyone is just talking about it. Like, why? By the time that these people who do this kind of internet commentary get to the topic's already outdated. That issue, literally, is already not a big deal. We're already past it, and we're already on new days of content, and everything's good. So why are we still talking about it? Oh, well, because Asmongold brought up. I don't give a fuck what Asmongold brings up. Why do I give a shit? Doesn't affect me.
I mean, you making the video, I mean, you literally making it a part of your podcast content. You going on about it for fucking so long is clear evidence that you do care. And also, are you going to be critical of Button Check for covering it several days later when it's meant to be in the past?
Anyway, just another wave of people who come to my content and say, oh, you suck, you suck. Okay, great. See you later. And now today is a normal day for me because I don't care. I give a shit.
Well, on one hand, he says, I don't give a damn what Asmongold thinks. He's responding or reacting to some late shit because that was like, what was that, last week or something like that? I don't care. He's reacting out of context in the first place. We're past that now. I'm hitting my goals again. And he apologizes again, saying, you know, it's probably some personal shit. I shouldn't have acted like that on stream. So damn, how you feeling? I guess the tough thing is when somebody does react to it like Asmon, that is such a big platform. I mean, it is a mega platform. So yes, it does continue to do exactly that. It paints that picture of saltiness, of greediness, being unthankful. It paints a lot.
Phil is all those things.
A lot of negative shit. But let's be real, because we check some real buttons here on Button Check. I know what a lot of you are going to say. I know what a lot of you are going to say. You're going to be like, well, that's how he is.
Exactly.
No, you're going to say that. When he says, oh, y'all are cherry picking, some of you probably say, well, it's a lot of damn cherries, Phil. You've given us a damn field of... How do cherries grow? They grow in the field? On vines? I don't know. You've given us a lot of cherries, Phil. We cherry picking. We don't need to pick. The shit's just falling off. Is it trees? Where do cherries come from? How do cherries grow? Cherries grow on trees. Trees! A lot of...
I'm glad I took the time to check that. That's fantastic. Yeah, great. I thought they grew on bushes, or is that? I mean, I'm pretty sure. Like, you can get berries from different things. Berries can grow on trees and bushes as well. If Red Dead 2 Redemption has taught me anything, is that you can fucking go up to a bush and there can be some fucking berries in that fucking bush.
Y'all saying that, like, damn Phil, yeah, they cherry picking, but there's a lot of damn cherries. If only there was a way for him to use this to, like, I guess paint a better picture, like turn over a new leaf, you know what I'm saying? Like, if assuming that's what he actually wants to do, and he's being honest, you know what I'm saying? I'm only going off of this video. So he's right in one sense where he's like, a lot of you don't watch me, you only watch or pay attention when stuff like this is magnified. But one could say, like I said, then don't do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I already know what the comments are going to say. But anyway, that's what's happening now. And once again, it was only brought to my attention because it was doing numbers. And yes, it was magnified and like, holy shit. How y'all feeling? Let me know. And just one more time.
And that's going to be the end of him talking about DSP. It's just going to basically close up by talking about, you know, whatever. But yeah, that's his take on a DSP situation, which I thought was interesting. To say the very least, you know, like, his stats, and it is clearly that Phil's brought it on himself essentially. I think he's doing his best to not say things. He's trying to paint it like, oh, the comments will say it, all the comments will say it. But he's not disagreeing with that sentiment. He seems to be very aware of it, and I think he's in somewhat agreeing as well to it. That Phil kind of brings it on himself because he's the one that creates situations in the first place by lashing out always at his audience whenever fucking support is not as forthcoming as he thinks it ought to fucking be. Anyway, fuck it, let's just, as I said, we've got more. We've got 2 Snot Banal compilations still to enjoy. Fuck it, let's just enjoy this first one here, which covers the night stream from 2 days ago of him rage quitting Outer Worlds 2, as well as him failing to hit the gold in Pokemon on yesterday's day stream, and him faking a whole bunch of tips.
Now let's play the game!
Hold on, is this 1. I might make this 1.5. It is 1.5. Are you sure about that? Hold on. No, I don't think it is. I don't think this is 1.5. This feels very normal. And now we're at 1.5.
Oh my god!
I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me. The way I see it, unless you guys convince me to go back to it, I think we may be done with it. And originally I was going to play it again on Thursday. I'm legit thinking Wednesday and Thursday we both play Pokemon. And then Friday all day is Call of Duty. So the schedule will then be tomorrow, Pokemon and Tormented Souls 2. Thursday, the schedule will be Pokemon and probably a little bit more Mortal Kombat. And then Friday, Call of Duty all day long. Okay?
Oh my god.
That's what I'm thinking. Again, unless people convince me otherwise, and they're like, oh no, this game is great, and you're really missing out. But I didn't get that today. Today once I got into the meat of the game, people were like, oh, it's the same, it's boring, same as the last game. It is. It's legit, it feels like you're playing Outer Worlds 1 a second time. It's not a good thing. You want innovation when you're playing a game. You want it to feel fresh and interesting, right? First off, we got to hit the goal tonight because we didn't hit the support goal earlier today. All right, so we got to hit it tonight. We got to get back on track. But here's the offer I will make. Tonight, we hit the first goal. We're at 8 out of 10. If we raise an additional $33 on top of that tonight, so in total, if we hit $183 of support by the end of tonight's stream, I will count it as 2 goals, carry over from the first stream, and we'll be on pace again for DSP Tries It tomorrow. We'll be at 9 out of 10.
Cares? I'm the one. I'm the one with the successful YouTube channel. Me, Reed.
All right, now I don't always do that, but I feel like it was a bunch of baloney earlier because people were literally getting bored with Outer Worlds 2 in the middle of the stream. Okay, I agree with you. I think that if we were playing a different game, we actually would have hit that goal. But people started to show up and like, oh man, this is kind of boring. You're right. It's the same game a second time. They didn't really do anything to innovate this game or make it interesting. And people weren't really supporting near the end, and I get it. So that's what. So I will do that tonight. If we can get some support rallying and we can hit 1 goal and then a little bit of extra, okay, to get to the 188 tonight or 183 tonight, all right? We will count it as 2 goals. And then we'll only have the 1 to hit tomorrow on the Pokemon stream, and we'll be doing DSP Tries It Thai food tomorrow. All right?
Fast food, right? I'm salivating at the goddamn mouth. World Weather Authority, thanks for 10 months as a member, and he says, thanks for all you do. You're welcome, World Weather Authority. However, that's not a fresh one. Therefore, that doesn't count towards the stream as of yet for any kind of support. But I appreciate you re-upping your sub automatically. That's very nice of you. Oh my god, he's drinking piss. Mars Inhabitant had an auto resub. Not here tonight, but thank you for the auto resub. That does count towards the stream. We're now at 52 of support.
What kind of cologne am I wearing? Tonight, I'm actually wearing an expensive cologne. Okay? And if we hit the goal tonight, and we hit the double goal of 183 so we can count it and do DSP Tries It tomorrow, I will tell you.
It never ends. The grifting never ends.
I catch him. Fuck. I guess I should actually read the message this time, huh?
I cheated and it worked.
Guys, we get any more support tonight? We now haven't had any actual support in over an hour. We had 2 resubs, that's it. And we got about 30 minutes left on the stream. Again, it sucks because earlier today I did not hit a goal because of the game, because, you know, Outer Worlds 2 was not good. I really want to make up for that tonight.
Time to blame the game, of course, you know what I mean? Just, it's always the game's fucking fault. Never Phil's fault, you know? When things are going great, it's because of him. When the support is just fucking flowing, you know, like crazy, then yeah, it's all down to him and who he is and his legacy, and everyone loves him and he's the greatest person in the world. But when things are going slow, these goddamn game developers and their lack of innovation for making games not great for people to give money towards.
What you guys are enjoying, this is what you guys said you wanted, and I am playing it. It's a silly game, that's for sure. But I would appreciate support tonight. Let's hit the goal.
Hardcore begging season. Guys, only about 15, 20 minutes left on the stream. This is not good. We only had support the first half. We've had none this whole second half of tonight. So I'll be honest, I'm starting to lose faith in this collection. I think at first this collection was doing really well because it was something fresh.
So yeah, at this point, I think he got towards the end of the stream when he was playing Mortal Kombat, and I think he had like $66. I think so. And that's why the suggestion of him faking $115, you know, it was one big massive like tip right at the end as he's in overtime. I was like, oh wow, look guys, we hit it. Thanks to an anonymous tip. I was like, oh really?
But it looks like people aren't really supporting it anymore, which stinks.
So sadly, that's 2 streams in a row now. We haven't hit a goal, not even close on this one. At least the stream earlier, right? We got close to the goal. This one, not even close. So, I don't know. Are you guys tired of Mortal Kombat at this point? Because Friday we also didn't hit a goal with Mortal Kombat.
Who fucking
So,
cares?
if you guys are tired of 7 playing it, a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. So hopefully we will have a good time. Now why did you go and do that? 220 just drops 25.
Oh, that's what it was. It wasn't a tip. So it was 25 subs on Kick, which of course is equal to like $125, I believe. Yeah.
Subs at the last minute.
Is it a whale? It is a whale because it has those whale-like teeth that filter things. It looks like cones. He's got a big old eyeball.
All right, so what's your cologne? Because you said that you would talk about your cologne tonight if we hit the goal and all that. Well, we did. So tonight I am wearing Mont Blanc Legend Spirit, and it's great. I really like this one, and it's not a cheap one. There you go. Very excited. Okay.
So someone has tipped $40. All right, wow. I received a $45 tip.
This is the following day, by the way, on the day stream when he's playing. So this is yesterday's day stream now, you know what I mean? And yeah, Pokemon, the Pokemon wheel and whatever, yeah. G McFly wants me to check Twitter. So, the whole Ricky Gervais comparison to Phil Burnell, I think it's personally unfair. But, so this is Phil Burnell, of course, you know? And this is a picture of Ricky Gervais. I mean, I can kind of see, he's even got the fucking black begging shirt on, I get it, you know what I mean? But I still think it's doing a disservice to Ricky Gervais, you know what I mean? I think it's doing an absolute disservice to him, you know? Ricky deserves better than that, you know? I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's very fair to Ricky. Oh my. But shout out to the black begging shirt. Plus, Ricky's arms are filled out more than Phil's arms could ever fucking be wearing a t-shirt. So that's what I'm going to say about that anyway, so there you go. Gee, poor Ricky.
I received a $24 tip. Thank you to whoever that was. It very well could have been the same person. This one has no message attached to it at all. Not even like text.
So when someone tips you, you see the email address, so Phil should be very aware if it's the same person or not. You know, he sees the email addresses of the people giving him the money. So unless it's a sock account using multiple different email addresses to give him the money, then if it's coming from the same email source, he should be very aware it's the same person.
He's lying, he's a faker, he's full of shit, he's a bad person, he's trying to get attention. Herpaderpader.
Experience. Super Fang. Whirlwind. Come on! Come on! Ah! Ow! Are you kidding? Dude, the Dedenne
He got fucked up by a wee fucking rat.
completely whooped my ass. The Dedenne literally whooped my ass. What happened? This stupid little mouse is like the toughest Pokemon in the game so far.
Fuck you. You suck.
Why is my Pokemon away? I'm hitting him with all of his weaknesses. He ignores the fight and hits me instead. What do you want me to do?
Mr. Wet Noodle.
I didn't misplay it. The Pokemon is stupid and won't stop aggroing to me. This is actually starting to piss me off. Rizcola, there's no reason to ask me that question. It says, if you could do a co-op stream these days, who would you do it with? I can't do co-op with anyone because of my trolls. There's plenty of...
That's bullshit. That is absolute fucking garbage bullshit excuses right there. I can't do coke because of my fucking trolls. Like, how in the fuck will we prevent you from doing content with another human being? You had wings on your fucking show recently. You done several months of content with Kino Casino. Did the trolls prevent you from doing that? From playing games with them?
people out there that if we worked together and did some interesting gameplay or even a collab of something together, it would be great content. No one will do it because no one wants to be harassed by my trolls and end up on QB Farms docks. So it will never happen. It's time to stop asking those silly questions, really.
Phil, how come detractors didn't attack Kino Casino for doing content with you, from doing collaborations with you, from doing gameplay streams with you? Your logic and rationale holds no fucking water to it. So, what's the worst that could happen? You ask someone to collab and they say, no thanks. That is literally the worst thing that can fucking happen.
Okay, Rizcola again, boy, you're a little dense. He goes, well, just a hypothetical, who would you want to do it with? If I say a single person, my trolls will go harass them.
Jesus Christ, man. This is fucking... Imagine asking... You ask a content creator, who would you like to do content with? And that content creator lashes out at you. You know what I mean? Is it, oh, how fucking dare you ask me that? I'm not allowed to answer that because if I do, detractors will harass them and bully them, and it'll be my fault because I mentioned them. He has no problems name dropping other fucking people. He has no fucking problem, name dropping review, brah. Never Night, or LTG, or Wings, or Keemstar, or Asmongold, or all these other fucking people. He has no problems name dropping them.
You not get it? I'm not gonna say anyone who I would like to do co-op or collab with, because then the trolls would go fucking harass them, which is the whole point. I swear some people, it's like a black hole between fucking two ears.
It's not me, it's the trolls, and it's not my fault.
Well, instantly dead. What do you want me to do? It insta kills me every time. Like literally every hit is an insta kill. I'm gonna have to bring in the flame talent and hope it doesn't die. Nobody else can look. Four hit. Protected. Got it. That was hard. That was freaking hard.
Here's the deal, I gotta go clean up. I gotta make the thumbnail and upload DSP Tries It. I'll try to get some of the gameplay live, but I'm probably not gonna be able to get all the gameplay live before the late stream. Tonight, Tormented Souls 2 returns and continues. So classic survival horror.
Oh, there's a question as well, by the way. So Phil's night stream fell short, but a day stream saw him get $197. So the night stream was a failure for hitting the goal, but the day stream had so much extra money, and across the both streams, Phil made over $300. Will Phil carry over the additional extra money he made in the day stream to go towards a night stream and count it as a goal hit? No, probably not.
I hope that you guys will join me for that tonight on the late stream between 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. If not, tomorrow, we're doing exactly the same thing. We're going to be doing Pokemon and Tormented Souls 2. Let me just max out every credit card I own. Let me empty out my bank account. Let me empty out my PayPal account. Let me do this. Let me do that. You know what I'm saying? The people are nuts. They get so into it, they can't stop themselves. And that's very dangerous. I am personally filing for bankruptcy. My company is not bankrupt. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
I love it too. Let's watch the Reverse Not Real compilation because why the fuck not? We love it all. Here is the compilation from last night's disaster shit show of a fucking stream. He got soft locked in Tormented Souls 2, he tried to get around it, he refused to fucking roll back the fucking game to a previous patch so it would fucking work, and he just said, you know what, fuck this, I'm out. And then he sat there for over 30 minutes, begging profusely. So, hold on 2 seconds, there you go.
Has the pignosis. He mind and brainwashes his viewers into contributing. Make a contribution tonight. Here we go. You ready? Woo! Woo! Okay, I'm indoctrinated. Sounds good. And it's the power of cultish groupthink mentality. I'm a cult leader. I think the pignosis works.
No, we are not switching to truck sim, so you can keep that to yourself. Okay. I'm good. I'm not gay, but I'm good. You said Phil Liskay. That's what you want me to say your name, but I am not gay. I'm in good spirits, but I'm not gay. Sorry.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Sorry that your hopes and dreams and aspirations will never come true.
Why would I lie?
I imagine it's like breathing for you.
Today I ordered Thai food. I had fresh spring rolls with shrimp in them. I had a noodle dish of which I can't remember the name, and I had a duck curry. Okay? With that and what my wife got, of course, it cost over $100.
And you were given over $1,500 in support to trigger the event in the first place of you ordering it. So what's your point?
No, it can't be Padre. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Here's the question, all right? Where am I supposed to go to find that the solution is Pedro? Because I guarantee you if I go there, then this will trigger and we can go back and solve it. But I never found the thing that said Pedro. So without knowing that, I can't solve this puzzle.
So Stream Chat told him the solution and he pretended to figure out a solution, but it's not progressing, so he's now pretending that he didn't realise. No, it's fucking bullshit. Yeah, Stream Chat, hold my hand.
For Tony and Dunn, I saw what you said. He's saying the game has a bug that if you touch the statues in the underground first, this doesn't work. But where is the solution to this puzzle? My biggest fans are idiots. I'll make a new save, but then I'm gonna have to load that, and I'm telling you, that sucks. That's a whole hour lost. Literally an hour of fucking time lost. And I didn't do anything wrong.
Wow, he really cares about playing this game, doesn't he? Look at him. He's so engrossed in this game.
Okay. They turned my lighter off, even though I hadn't had it off. They turned it off. That wasn't me. The game turned it off by itself.
I like how you're laughing too.
Well, it's funny.
Oh man. Well, we're at 93 of support.
God damn it, Snort Barrel. Why the flashbang?
Everyone, thank you for that. Please, let's hit. Oh my god, he's drinking gin. Yes. Let's hit the goal tonight in the second half. Let me just stretch my legs for a second.
Because we just lost so much time. Like, this is nonsense. We wasted an hour of our stream time to a stupid glitch. That is nonsense. It's still...
That's an interesting shout there, Larry D. Larry D thinks that Phil's wearing a compression vest. You can still see his moob outline at times. No, well, the moob outline just could be his natural moobs showing, despite Phil claiming he doesn't have them anymore. But, I mean, it's an interesting shout, but... I mean, I'm not entirely sure. It's an interesting shout, as I said. It's something that I've worn before in the past as well. I like to wear compression vests when I went to the gym. You know, I felt it was a good thing to wear when you're working out. You know, it's one of those kind of things. You know, keep all the fucking flabbing as best as possible when you're working out, just so there's not fucking spilling it. But yeah, I've got a couple of compression vests myself, which I wore to the gym before. You know, but. I didn't think you were meant to wear them at all times. I thought you were just kind of meant to wear them like sparingly, you know, because it's like kind of constricting, isn't it? You know, it means, I don't know. It's kind of weird if Phil's wearing like 24/7 or on camera only, just to try and pretend he's a healthy individual.
Still didn't work, guys. Look, it still doesn't work. The game is bugged. I can't play it anymore. We literally can't play the playthrough anymore. Are you fucking kidding me? There's no way for me to finish the game. The game is bugged endlessly. We played this far and it's ruined. You've got to be joking. This is garbage, man. We're done. We actually can't play the game any further. We're soft locked. The game is bugged and doesn't work. This sucks. We spent 10 to 12 hours playing this, and we can't make any more advancement because the game devs are fucking idiots who ruined it. They patched the game and broke it, apparently.
I'm well aware I'm the internet punching bag, and, you know, it is what it is. That's my existence, I guess. Maybe one day this will change. Maybe one day something will happen and attitudes will flip.
Yikes. I have actually never played a playthrough that this has happened to me before. I'm serious. Not once. Not once have I done a game playthrough that I can't advance because the game devs patched the game and broke their own fucking game because they're idiots. Wow. Animal puzzle. We're ignoring the animal puzzle.
Come the fuck in and fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much to Larry D for gifting the membership, and that membership went to Cookie Dude. So yeah, thank you very much indeed for that. It's very kind of you indeed. So Cookie Dude, if you're in the chat, make sure you thank Larry D for gifting you a membership, and of course thank you Larry D for gifting that membership in the first place. That's like kind of you indeed. So
come the fuck in and fuck the fuck off.
And thank you to Larry D for popping their 11-month Bingo Barry membership message saying cool. So there we go, good stuff indeed, cool. We are one new or renewed member away from getting a free space for a bingo card, which will be our first free space of the game. I'll go through free spaces when we're starting bingo. We'll say this is the last video we're going to watch, and then we'll start bingo. So bingo's going to start properly in like 5 minutes time.
Guys, are you fucking kidding me?
Guys.
Tell me this is a joke.
Come the fuck in and fuck the fuck off.
And thank you very much to Bearclaw for giving the membership, and that membership went to Sam. So Sam, if you're in chat, also make sure you thank Bearclaw for gifting you a membership. Very kind of indeed, Bearclaw, so thank you very much for that. So there we go, good stuff indeed. I'm going to add that free space right now before I forget. But there we go, good stuff indeed. Thank you very much, guys, for that. One free space down, and we're not even started bingo yet. Good stuff indeed. Now, something that I don't know if it's going to cut in this video. I will refer to this not as a soft lock. They called it a hard lock. I hope Snortmanel includes Phil's description of what it is in this video, because it was quite bizarre.
Nope. Still doesn't work. So the only thing I can do is I can attempt to, from my very first save when I walked into the cemetery, which is here. This is before I even did any of the animal puzzle stuff. Okay? I can try to do it from here. If it doesn't work from here, that means the game is actually 100% bugged, and there's no way to make any progress.
I donated 20,000 Canadian dollars to your Patreon, so pay your taxes, take Kat on a nice vacation, and get her something nice for Christmas.
Nope.
That's a nice cheer. I doubt there's any truth to it at all.
I love how you took it seriously. And I'm going to just check this now. I'm thinking this is probably bullshit, but my hopes are still somewhat there that it's true. Fuck's sake. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, Phil though, for fuck's sake, he just, like, honest to fuck, like, the last 40 odd minutes or whatever of watching Raw Phil of this night stream yesterday, I was half tempted to stream this morning, just going over like the last hour or so of this stream. It was insane. I'm actually impressed. It's only been cut down to like 10 minutes, because there was a whole lot of begging on display and desperation on display and just patheticness from Phil on display.
I'm just saying, and obviously I'll let you guys know later. Right now I'm deleting all my old messages here. Yup, and he says, joke, DSP get a job. Of course. We knew it was fake.
Why'd you check it? No. We knew it's fucking fake. This is what, get rid of all the old message. Delete. Let's get this new message on in case it's real. It's not real. I knew it's not fucking real. I fucking right. You fucking hoped, you sad wee bastard.
You have to find all the dials, put them there, and then do the right order. This might be it. If this doesn't work, guys, we're done.
Oh, by the way, we're about to be done right now because he turns a corner and fucking dies. And he's just like, okay, fuck this shit.
That's the end of the game for me. I'm not gonna endlessly waste my time on this because it's glitched. Are you kidding? I died? I still was in orange. Fuck this. I think we're done, man. This is ass. What a waste.
Rage quit.
Of time. Update is now live. The fix for soft locks. You fucking idiots, you made more soft locks. What a bunch of dunces. They made more soft locks. So the game screwed us. We were having fun, now we can't play it anymore.
Celebratory toast. Everyone, if you have a drink, raise your glass with me.
Well, guys, I'm sorry. There's nothing we can do until they patch it and fix it. This playthrough's now on hiatus, which sucks. Like, that really stinks. I don't know what else to say. All right, well, guys, until they fix Tormented Souls 2, that's it. Anyone watching on demand, you know what's going on. What am I supposed to do? They broke the game. So I do want to come back to it when they fix it, when they patch it. I absolutely want to go back to it, and I want to keep playing it. But what am I supposed to do? Nothing.
But I'm sorry that things didn't work out right now. It sucks. This is not our fault. It's the game, you know, hard locks itself. What are you supposed to do? All right. Thank you guys for watching. See you soon. All right, folks. I'm out of here. Sucks. We didn't hit the goal, and it's not anyone's fault. It's the fucking game. So.
Oh, it didn't include the fucking weird fucking, like, oh, it's not a soft lock, it's a hard lock. And yeah, you guys, I need to show you guys Phil Bizarre description of what a soft lock and hard lock is.
All right. So.
I'll wait for us to end.
Tomorrow, there is a podcast in the morning.
Who fucking
That
cares?
podcast will cover the Sony event. That's probably only like 2 quick things to talk about. But also, we're going to react to the Super Mario Galaxy trailer, and we're going to react to all the Steam stuff, okay? The Steam hardware. Then it's more Pokemon. We actually made great progress today. I want to keep that going tomorrow and hopefully maybe beat another story beat tomorrow. I have no clue what's going on. It's one of the slowest days I've ever had in history of streaming. This is one of the slowest streams I've had in ages. In particular, like I told you guys, I'm currently trying to raise funds in order to play WWE Champions, pay my tax guy so he'll file my federal taxes. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I'll fucking love it. Cameron Rushman says, I hate the fact that you should paywall the speed up tool. None of it, didn't we? We still got it. You know, we still have a speed up tool, you know what I mean? Like, we have those options. So yeah, but I don't know if you mean that, but no, YouTube still lets me go 1.5, and thank God, because I would not be able to fucking endure Phil otherwise. So yeah, that's a matter of fact. It's paywalled for you. How in the fuck's it? I don't understand. I don't understand how that's fucking happened. That is very confusing to me. Now hold on, before we start playing bingo, okay, I want to just show you guys. Well, last night, you know what I mean, like after he decided, you know what I mean, it's time to quit, however. So this is when he quits here, pretty much.
I'm not going to endlessly waste my time on it. Okay.
Oh, so remember at this point in time, he just decides, he kind of turns on, at one point in time you'll see him turn on YouTube mode. It's just a very strange transition, where it kind of perks up in energy.
Okay, we're just going to sit here and chill and there's nothing I can do, alright? Okay. Alright everyone, well, as you can see...
In siege mode. He's immediate in siege mode.
My arms are folded. When my arms are folded, it means one thing. Phil is not pleased. Okay? When my arms are folded, it usually means something is very upsetting. Tonight, indeed, something is very upsetting. As I was playing Tormented Souls 2, we ran into a unfixable game bug that has hard locked us. Not soft locked us, hard locked us. I actually can't make progress in a game because the puzzle doesn't work. We've solved it properly and it just doesn't solve. So we can't play the game anymore until they patch this issue. I've spent over 12 hours playing Tormented Souls 2, and I can't make any progress to finish the game. So, yeah, it's awful. A hard lock, not a soft lock. A soft lock happens if through, say, the game's design, there's a flaw, like, oh, they didn't give you enough ammo, and if you don't get lucky and get by an area, you have no ammo, you can't finish the game. That's a soft lock, meaning you could actually win if you had enough ammo and played better. In this case, the puzzle just doesn't solve anymore. You put in the correct solution and nothing happens. So we can't play it anymore until they patch it. So tonight...
So apparently it's not a soft lock, it's a hard lock, and that was Phil's explanation for that. Kind of strange indeed. Anyway, fuck it, you know, I think it's time. We're long overdue. It's time to start playing bingo. We have one free space already, of course. Before I start playing bingo, guys, I need your help. I need a number from any of you guys to generate today's bingo card. So the first number in chat I see will be a number used to generate today's bingo card for today's level 1 podcast. So yeah, make sure it's a good number, make sure it's a fucking great number so we can hopefully have a very robust looking bingo card which will hopefully lead us to the promised land of a full house. The very first number in chat I saw is from GMateFly, who says 5. Fantastic stuff indeed. We'll press 5 and hit enter. This is the bingo card we have for today's show. I need Phil to say and do the following for today's bingo. I need Phil to say tips, excited, positive, nobody or no one, and him touching his eye. The second row is Phil saying nonsense, him being all defence mode, him saying goal, fun, and would argue. The third row is Phil discussing politics in some manner, him saying what the fuck are you talking about, but I will accept what are you talking about as well. Him being all Jim douche mode, him saying or doing Q&A, and him saying meaningful. The fourth row is Phil saying now, something style, him applauding randomly, him saying shot, and chill. The fifth and final row is Phil saying absolutely, him being all clown mode, him pig spinning something, him making a weird ass noise, and finally saying update. So there you go, that is today's bingo card we have for today's show. Thank you GMateFly for helping us pick today's bingo number. We didn't have marbles yesterday, but we didn't get a full house yesterday. So we couldn't do marbles yesterday, which meant nobody won marbles to pick the bingo card, so that's why we had to pick it in the chat today. But of course, if we do get a full house today, we'll end today's stream with a marble race, and the winner of that marble race will get to pick the number for tomorrow's bingo card. And there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card today. For example, for every 10 sips, snorts, or burps that Phil does, we get a free space. As well as that, for every 6 minutes and 40 seconds of Phil begs, we also get a free space. If Jade shows up in Phil's chat and Phil says hi to Jade, we get a free space for that as well. For every 5 new or region memberships we have on the bingo streams, we get a free space for that as well, and we have 1 free space already courtesy of that. And finally, for every 25 likes we get on bingo, we get a free space for that too. If I manage to get 100 likes, as well as getting a free space for that, you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by this pretty talented Pixar animation to celebrate the 100 likes on the bingo stream. So you guys are in full control of some of the ways we can get free spaces on the bingo board, but the rest of the ways are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like the little bitch that he is. Good stuff indeed. There are some more things to cover off, of course, but I'm going to let AI Phil Burnell explain that for me.
Well, hello there, AI Phil Burnell here in the digital flesh. Here to tell you about marbles on King Jad's Bingo Baddies stream. To add your name to be part of the marbles games, use the exclamation point marbles in chat to see how easy it is to do it. And at the end of the month, a winner will be picked. It's just that easy, like wear a t-shirt under a Hawaiian shirt.
Thank you, AI Phil Burnell. Yeah, piece of shit for explaining that for us all to understand, as well as typing exclamation mark marbles in the stream chat. You can also check the description of this live stream where a link to that community post also exists. So if you've not yet got your own comment in that community post to secure your marble, do it before the end of the month. Do it as soon as possible. If I see, so as I'm always checking that community post to add new marbles to the list of marbles. We have 184 marbles so far. If your name's not on that list, if you've not yet commented in that community post, it is not too late to do it. Get your comment in today. I will add your name to a list of marbles, and it could very well be you that comes first in a marble race, which might determine you winning a prize. Because at the end of the month, we're going to have a bingo race to determine who wins prizes, and as prizes are first, second, and third place. As you can see below the bingo board, first place will get $125, second place will get $50, and third place will get $25. So there's nothing to lose. Leave a comment in the community post, and you could very well actually win some money for just watching fucking Phil Burnell be a toxic piece of shit on the internet, which is fucking crazy, I think. But there you go. And Nye Clerics is asking, I heard Phil recently started asking for money during streams. That's true. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry to break the news to you, but yeah, the rumours you've heard are true. Phil Burnell has recently, within the last couple of decades, started asking for money from his audience on a regular basis. Which is, you know, I know, it was a very recent development over the last couple of decades, but yeah, he's kind of he's been getting worse and worse over the last several years or so, you know what I mean? It just seems to kind of, you know, really just growing more and more of a problem list as a lot of time goes by. It's recent in the grand scheme of things, you know, yeah, exactly, yeah, but fucking oh, yes, the bad man is asking for money quite a fucking lot, and it never seems to ease off. You know, but apparently that's the way you do business in Phil Burnell land, so there you go. Anyway, I think I've covered all the bases. The only thing left for me to do before I start playing is for me to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
Get fucking screwed!
That's one of Mookie's new ones, you know, so I'm sure Mookie will be glad it was there. I think Mookie's busy live streaming right now. I believe they were doing some sort of marathon today. They're playing Dispatch, that Dispatch game, and I think they're getting through all that, so yeah, so I think they're still streaming right now, Mookie, but Mookie's quite proud that, you know, half the Scottish soundboard things are like them just being random and yelling. There you go. So yeah, anyway, fuck it. Time to play bingo. We're quite behind, but fuck it, you know, it's yeah, I warned you guys it was going to be a busy day, you know what I mean? I warned you a lot to get through, so it's time to start playing bingo. Here we fucking go.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to what's going to be one of the biggest, most jam-packed podcasts that I've done in recent memory. Because as you know, everything always happens when I'm not able to do a podcast, whether it's my day off or maybe an interim day when I'm focusing on gaming. Today is definitely the case with all the stuff I have to talk about. We've got hardware that's been announced both by Sony and Steam. We've got two humongous gaming trailers, one of the Super Mario Galaxy movie and the other of the Fallout TV show Season 2. In addition to all of that, we've got some issues with one of the games in my rotation that I've really been enjoying up to now because we've become hard locked due to a game bug. So we've got to figure out exactly what we're going to do about that. I think I have the solution for you. So we've got an absolute ton of stuff to cover on today's show. It's absolutely jam-packed with news and reacting and all kinds of fun. So I hope you're ready for that. Sit back and relax, everyone. It is time for the Level 1 podcast.
Who fucking cares? Let's just skip a shitey fucking intro. We've got a few things ticked off on the board so far. We've got 4 things ticked off already, which is good, a very good, robust start. Yeah, so there we go. I'm behind live DSP by about 49 minutes, you know, so quite a lot of speed up juice. And Prophet is laughing at Phil, thinking that he thinks Steam's the actual company, not Valve. Yeah, that's a good point, yeah. Apparently Phil's already been mailed out, what a surprise. But after a slow stream like last night was, it's kind of to be expected that he'll fucking apply more pressure the following day to kind of make sure his fans understand that that's not acceptable multiple times in a row.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Level 1 podcast for Thursday, the 13th of November, 2025. This is the final podcast of the week. Before you say, well, wait a minute, why is the last podcast? Aren't you streaming tomorrow? I am, but tomorrow is our annual release day of Call of Duty. Tomorrow is Black Ops 7 releasing worldwide, and I'll be playing it all day long on PC right here with my keyboard and mouse setup, fully utilizing the baguette and the croissant. And because of that, I opted to not do a podcast tomorrow so that we could have maximum gameplay, probably around 3.5+ hours on the first stream, and probably around 2 to 2.5 hours on the late stream. So because of that, again, I wanted to put everything into this show today, and this is going to be an absolute bursting show. I said the word. Oh my God. Yes, today there's so much to talk about. For example, Sony had a state of play that was very much catered towards a Japanese audience. And to be honest, most of the stuff in it was pretty much boring as hell. But there was a couple interesting things coming out of there, including a brand new Sony gaming monitor, as well as a new Marvel Tokon beta. So I'd like to talk about both of those things today. Then we had the release of several different trailers, including the Super Mario Galaxy movie and Fallout Season 2. That one actually just dropped this morning. So most people actually haven't even seen it yet. And then Steam, coming out of nowhere, announcing a slew of new upcoming hardware, including Steam Machine, Steam Frame, and Steam controllers that all look pretty interesting. So, all this stuff, of course, happening within like 24 hours. I got to try to scramble and say, man, I got to cover it all on the show today because we don't have a podcast tomorrow, all right? So this is going to be a interesting, fast-moving one where we're going to be covering a big variety of topics, all right? But before we get to any of that, I want to do a couple quick housekeeping things here so you guys know what's going on with me and my content. This week's been chaotic, right? First, last week I stopped playing Ninja Gaiden 4 and opted that we would do other games instead. Then we tried out The Outer Worlds 2, and it didn't work out. Now, It seems like we have another game, and this one I've actually really enjoyed, and we can't play it anymore, at least for now. You might be saying, well, what are you talking about? No, I'm not talking about the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. That's already on hold because we're waiting for them to patch and fix the multiplayer so we can play those games online. So it sucks that we're frozen there, but what can I do? No, I'm talking about the survival horror game that I've had in the rotation that I very much enjoyed for the past 2.5 weeks, and now it seems like we can't play it, at least for now. Tormented Souls 2. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, you probably weren't there last night on stream when we were very much enjoying the game. We're actually in the 4th out of 6 locations. This is the graveyard/catacombs, and it is a shorter part of the game. But it's still fun. There's puzzles. There's actually creepy ghosts and stuff that start attacking you. And in my opinion, it's just as good as any other part of the game. It's, again, homage to throwback survival horror games like Silent Hill and classic Resident Evil. And I was very much having a great time with it. We played for about an hour. And I got all these items that I needed to solve a puzzle. And I put the items in. I figure out, oh, this is the combination. This is what the password is. I put it in. Nothing happens. What gives? I swear this is the solution to the puzzle. Why is nothing happening? I don't know. So we mess around for like 15 minutes. No, we can't figure this out. So finally people start looking it up online and they're like, no, you actually got the puzzle right. We don't know what's going on. So I tried reloading a previous save, redoing a half an hour of gameplay. The puzzle still doesn't work. Okay? So basically people look this up. I guess what has happened is in Tormented Souls 2, this is a smaller game team. This is not a giant, established AAA studio with insane amounts of budget and testing. It's a much smaller, close-knit team. They had some big success with Tormented Souls 1 years ago, and finally they made the sequel. But this game is not well tested. I hate to say, kind of sad because I really like it. I like the first one. This one, again, is more of the same, if not even more of an advanced version of the first one. But yeah, apparently across the board, this game has been having bugs and issues. In fact, what a lot of people actually were saying now is even if you've solved the puzzle, the upcoming boss for this part of the game also is bugged. And a lot of people have been locked there too and can't make progress past it. So what they've been doing is slowly issuing these patches. And sadly, the problem is that the patch fixes one problem but creates like 5 more. Okay? So yeah, this graveyard used to work fine, and then all of a sudden, this patch broke it. So, of course, after, an hour and a half of trying to figure this out, people are like, why don't you roll your game back and uninstall a patch? And no, we're not doing any of that. Because all that'll happen is I'll roll it back, and then there'll be another problem that they've already fixed, but now it's not fixed anymore. There's no point. What we need to do, sadly, is we need to wait. We need to wait for them to actually patch this game and fix it so I can play it fully. And the thing is, we're more than halfway through it. Like, we're into the final third of the game, the home stretch where it's getting really good, and now this happens. And the thing that really sucks about it derails my content when this kind of stuff happens. We actually had a great audience. People were engaged. People were supporting. And then this happens, and I'm stuck for over 40 minutes not making any progress, and people stop engaging, stop supporting, and leave the stream. What am I supposed to do about it? I didn't break the game. And it's like I was saying last night, if there's a situation where something happens and a stream fails and it's my fault, like, for example, when I was playing Ninja Gaiden 4, that first stream, I actively chose to spend 45 minutes on an optional challenge room. I raged at it and failed at it a million times. People got bored and left. That's on me. I made a bad mistake, a misjudgment. I got focused on this. I couldn't stop. I was like addicted to beating the room. My fault. In this case, I should say, this has nothing to do with me at all. The game has failed. The game is glitched. So I did my best. I said, hey, let's just hang out for half an hour. And we did, but that's never going to garner as much engagement or support as if we're doing what everyone was there for. And it just stinks because the game is good. Like, I'm not going to crap on Tormented Souls 2. I love the game. I want to keep playing it, but they've got to fix it. So as of now, Tormented Souls 2 is on hold, and that sucks because I wanted to keep it going. I was really enjoying it, and now I can't. So the question now is, what do we do tonight? Because originally, the late stream tonight was going to be that I was going to play Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. But the thing is, we've kind of done everything in the collection worth doing. We played through the history of Mortal Kombat 1 through 4. Then we did Sub-Zero Mythologies. Then we did Strike Force. We've pretty much done it all. I mean, the next logical step in the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection is to play the multiplayer. But the multiplayer doesn't work, okay? I'm not going to play a broken online system where it's laggy, it drops matches, it desyncs. There's no point. They're claiming they're designing what they're calling the online arcade, which is going to fix the game and actually add working lobbies, and people will start playing it online. I'm not going to play it online until that exists. And they said 3 weeks after release, roughly. Well, it's about 2 weeks now. So maybe next week they'll implement this. And if they do, I would love to jump in and play Mortal Kombat Online. All of them. 1, 2, 3, Ultimate 3. I'll play them all. But they have to fix it. So let's see what happens with that. But sadly, that's on hiatus. Garrett says his Mortal Kombat just updated, actually.
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
And he's on PlayStation. Nothing on PC as of now. Doesn't mean that there won't be something coming through the pipeline. I'll have to keep an eye on it. Thank you, Gareth. I'll give that a look over the course of the day. So that's a no-go. And obviously we can't play any more Tormented Souls 2. And here's the deal, okay? Some people have different impressions of what they want. Some people are like, well, we'd like you to do one of the random horror games from last month to actually play like Poppy's Playtime or No, I'm Not a Human or something like that. Others are like, hey, we want a second American truck sim stream. You did a good one earlier in the week. We enjoyed these streams. Can you do a second truck sim stream? And so, I'm weighing and balancing all of this in my head. What should we do tonight for this one stream? Because this one stream is really the one that's the question mark. After this, we've got Call of Duty going on. We've got other games that are going to be in the rotation. We're going to be okay once we make it to next week. In fact, next week I think I might actually pick a game to put back into the rotation, whether it's a horror game or whatever. And we might actually even return to Super Mario Galaxy 2, depending on stuff. I would love to return to that after having it on hiatus, okay? We just need to figure out tonight, okay? Now, I'll be honest, last night, Buckwell made a really good point. And by the way, I have some shout-outs to do, and I will do these in a moment, okay? I'm just doing my first segment of the show. Buckwell made a really good point, and Buckwell's the person who's been very supportive of the Truck Sim streams. He literally donated all of the DLCs and all this stuff, right? He said, here's the problem if you do Truck Sim again tonight. Let's say you do it tonight, okay? What might happen is people are used to you doing Truck Sim once a week around Sunday and Monday. This second Truck Sim stream may not be very successful because you might not have the same crowd. And the problem is, if Truck Sim doesn't hit a support goal, it's out of the rotation. Like, that's what we've been saying. As long as I play it once a week and we hit the goal, I keep it. If I play it and it doesn't hit the goal, well, it's out of the rotation, we'll do other stuff, right? And I understand where he's coming from. So Buckwell's like, don't play Truck Sim tonight. Because if you do, then what's going to happen is it might not hit the goal, and then that's it, and then it's ruined for everyone, then no one can ever play it, right? So here's the deal. I thought about what he said, and I was like, I think he's right. But when you really look at the Truck Sim streams, okay, what is it that people actually like about the Truck Sim streams? Well, they like chilling with me, because when we do Truck Sim, I'm literally driving, but I'm just talking with you the whole time. It's basically a Q&A stream when you really think about it. It's chill with Phil, except there's also driving. But what's the other factor of the Truck Sim streams? Booze. People like it when I have a drink or two, and I loosen up a little bit, and I talk, you know. To be honest, I think I would answer exactly the same to everything during the Truck Sim streams if I wasn't drinking, but people seem to like it when I have a drink or two, okay? So, in regards to this, I thought about what I should do tonight, and here's what I think. And again, this is me proposing. This is not me announcing. This is me proposing. I'm curious because I have the live audience now. I want to know what you guys think about this, okay? Tonight, Chill with Phil, Autumn Edition, where I will have a couple of the alcoholic ciders while I chill with you guys. So instead of it being Truck Sim, and oh no, Truck Sim is now at risk. If I don't hit a goal, it gets canceled. Instead, we just hang out, and I have a few drinks, and we do interaction, Q&A, and all that. But that way, there's nothing at risk. You know, you're gonna get the fun times that you wanted with the Truck Sim stuff, and I'm gonna be, you know, slightly inebriated. I won't be heavily inebriated, right? But there won't be any risk. It won't be like, oh no, Truck Sim now ends and it'll never happen again. What do you think about that? Because in reality, I don't do that at all, right? I don't. The only time that I usually drink is during a marathon or during the Truck Sim stream, but since this is kind of a weird extenuating circumstance and I don't want Truck Sim to be on the chopping block because of it, that maybe we should do that. What do you got?
That is such a fucking lazy... That is like the laziest fucking idea you could fucking do. It's like, oh, instead of me actually fucking doing something for you guys, how about I just sit in my arse? Let you guys come up with a fucking content because I'm too lazy to fucking come up with a topic or conversation while I just drink away on stream for 2 hours asking you for your fucking money. It's just no effort, zero. I just love that. Oh, don't do Truck Sim. What if it fails? Does it never mind the fact that is it a fun game to play? Yeah. Is it fun to drive to different places? Yeah. Is it fun to see these places recreated in a fucking video game? Yeah. It's not a shit, you know. But what if it fails a support goal? We're not allowed to fail support goals on DSP gaming. That sort of thing sends games into the fucking shadow realm never to be fucking seen again. Along with the likes of fucking, you know, what the fuck, man? How many games have been fucking wage quit? I'm trying to think of the games that he's been fucking... What's that one? There was an RPG that he was playing that he said he'd come back to. It's the one that Aviga liked, because Aviga kept restreaming it as well. I can't mind what it's fucking called. You know what I mean? But that's been the highest for the longest fucking time. But it's just fucking, it's unbelievable. You know what I mean? Sea of Stars. That's what I thank you, Devil Dragon. Sea of Stars, yeah. Jesus, man. So, oh, for God's sake. In Minecraft as well, remember Minecraft came back with support and then it fucking disappeared again because of support. But yeah, don't play Truck Sim, Phil. It might fail the goal and it would banish to the fucking Shadow Realm. Instead, it's a Phil's genius idea. Phil's genius solution, which I think is the greatest idea ever, is just to fucking sit there in his arse for 2 hours at night drinking while waiting for you guys to come up with good questions in chat. And also give them money for the luxury of doing that. Just like so, he's not going to have any talking points whatsoever. He's not coming to the stream with a topic of conversation or things to try and talk about. No. He's going to just, you know, turn the camera on, turn the microphone on, and say, "Guys, I'm here. Feel free to give me your money now while I sip on this alcohol."
I want honest feedback now. What do you guys think about that idea? Would you like to do that for the late stream tonight? And by the way, this would not be a regular thing. This is a one-off. What a circumstance.
Nope.
Mortal Kombat.
Nope.
Basically got messed up and we can't do anything else with it. Tormented Souls 2, which we were supposed to play, we can't do anymore. It's like such a weird situation. And then what we could do is we could take the time, maybe even tonight on that stream, we could figure out what's the next thing. Do we want to go start a new game that's like a PC game on Steam? Do we want to do one of the horror games? Do we want to get Mario back in the rotation? Because I want to kind of map out what we're doing next week. It'll be a lot of Call of Duty. It'll be Pokemon. But outside of those two games, I honestly don't know what else we're doing in the rotation at this point because everything's failing, you know? So what do you think? The hilarious part is that there's like 3 people screaming no over in the kick chat, but they're not saying anything intelligent. It's just like a bunch of idiocy, so I'm just ignoring them.
They don't like your idea, and they're saying I don't think it's a good idea, and you're criticising them because they're not. Well, people are allowed to not like the idea. Like, it's just, I don't think that's a good idea for a stream. So they're telling you that your suggestion for a stream does not interest them because they don't think it's very entertaining. They're just saying no to it because they don't think it's a good, you know, you wanted honest feedback, they gave you honest feedback, and you're like, well, fuck your honest feedback.
Someone wants to say, well, no, but here's why, and here's my take. I would listen.
So Phil, if they said yes, would you want to know why? No.
If it was like, no, but no, because everything you do is wrong, then I don't care, because you're just an idiot. Okay?
Absolute fucking dick. I need to be fucking braver. I need an auto break. I am going to take a, you know, guys, I'm getting myself a drink. You know, you guys enjoy the otters on screen. This is from the Vancouver Aquarium. How cute are those goddamn otters? I will be back in like 2 minutes. I'm just getting myself another drink because I need more drink to cope with this fucking bad man today. So I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Enjoy the goddamn otters. Detox for 2 minutes while enjoying these lovely otters.
It makes me nervous because I've noticed recently there's actually been an uptick in super chats, which is great. It helps the channel long term, and certainly I'm not being ungrateful. And if that's the only way that you can contribute or support the channel, great. If you can help me and tip me, please do. That's what I need help with right now, okay? Again, I'm not asking for anything above and beyond. You know idiots will come out in prayers. Phil's saying he wants you to pay directly.
This dude is a piece of fucking garbage.
Yesterday was a really slow day for me on stream. I didn't make a lot of support yesterday. It's you guys, and you know, how much you're liking the content I'm doing in a given day, how much you can afford to support that content. Can you argue it's a begging model? I mean, I guess.
This dude is a piece of fucking garbage.
I need this money, I get this money, beg for this money, I want the money. The only time I chill is when I pay my bills. The only time I get to chill is when I spend the bills.
Scumbags and mental cases on the internet still support. I'm a beggar and I'm a loser and I'm on level 1. And I can't go on a honeymoon with my wife. I'm paycheck to paycheck. I'm on level 1.
I need this money, I get this money, beg for this money, I want the money. The only time I chill is when I pay my bills. The only time I get to chill is when I spend the bills. I need this money, I get this money, beg for this money, I want the money. The only time I chill is when I pay my bills. The only time I get to chill is when I spend the bills.
If you are watching his shows and you're paying his bills, you're a fucking loser. You should not support this.
Alrighty, I have returned. There we go. Got myself a drink and all that jazz. I'm ready to kind of go on. I've managed to kind of calm myself down a wee bit from Phil being an absolute prick, you know. So I think we're ready. I think we're ready to go back into the shit show that is Phil stream. The worst part is there's still so much to go. Oh, Phil being a dick. We're 47 minutes behind live DSP. And he's still going. Like, the podcast is still going, you know what I mean? So there's a whole lot more to have to endure from the bad man. But on the bright side, the bingo card's going very well today.
Jade, how are you? Good morning.
Jade, we got a free space.
Squeak, squeak, a free space.
Bless that wee fucking wheelchair-bound bastard for showing up just so we can get a free space. Big ups to Jade.
Well, there you go. Someone said, what about baby steps? We could do something like that. Now, I don't want to do it tonight because it's such short notice and we didn't know that. But let's say you guys wanted to see me try out this weird game, baby steps. We could do that next week. We could do it as a random night stream next week. Just do baby steps stream, see if it's any good.
Why not tonight? Why not tonight? You're looking for something to fill in the space tonight. You have time to download the game. Why not tonight, Phil? It's a simple. But there is no plausible explanation for you not doing this. Oh shit, we got 30 likes as a free space as well in there. So yeah, Sonny was asking, is that there? So no, the first free space was because we had 5 new or renewed memberships. The second free space was because of Jade, and obviously the third one was for the likes. So yeah, every 25 likes we get a free space, guy. You know, so like that stream. If you don't like the stream yet, guys, like the stream so we can get more free spaces and all that jazz. So yeah, 50 likes is another free space. So on you go. But, anyway, so yeah, we're up to 3 free spaces so far. Very good stuff indeed. Good progress being made. It's getting to the point where, like, if this bingo card is so successful and wins quickly, because we're flying through this card, we might be able to do a second card and keep that shit going.
See if it's funny or whatever. I'm down for that. But we need to figure that out. I want to sit here and plan it, and I don't have time on the podcast today because we have so much to talk about. So that's what I mean. Tonight's late stream could be that, where we figure all this out. Okay? See, this is funny because some people are like baby steps, and some people are like baby steps. That's the reaction. Like, there's never really a big consensus on anything around here, but especially when we have stuff that gets canceled for no good reason. You know? And again, no, I'm not. Mythologies is not completely canceled or whatever. Just that we're not going to be playing Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection right now. We're waiting for the freaking online to be fixed. You know, I want to play the collection. I do, but we need to. What else am I going to do? We can continue with Sub-Zero. It's going to bring in like a small crowd. It's not going to be a great amount of people. The whole appeal of Sub-Zero Mythologies was it's a bad game. Let's see what it's like. We know what it's like now. What the second stream we'd be toughing through this awful game, which I'm not saying I wouldn't do. I'm just saying I don't think there's a big.
Who fucking cares?
Okay, so let's. That's my idea. If people are staunchly against this, I want to know. But my idea is tonight on the late stream, okay, we do Chill with Phil Autumn Edition. This time, I have a couple of drinks while we're doing it. In fact, it was funny. I looked in the fridge. Well, I have them in my garage in a storage cabinet, those ciders, because I wanted to put them in my.
That's an absolute waste of $5 given to Phil right there in the bottom corner. The super chat Phil just got there says, drinking during Chill with Phil now. It's almost like the recovering part was never true, and you're just an alcoholic used recovery for sympathy. He's going to ignore it. He's not going to. He's probably going to address it. I'm willing to entertain, but he's not going to even address the fucking thing.
Fridge, they'd be nice and cool. And it was fun because I'm looking. It was fun. It was interesting because I looked at the case, and remember I told you there was 2 flavors I tried so far: blueberry and the Cosmic Crisp Apple. Correct? The blueberry was it was kind of tart. The Cosmic Crisp Apple was amazing. Like, I loved the flavor. I was so happy. The case has twice as many Cosmic Crisp than the other flavors. I was like, so I can have the good one. I was so happy, like, oh man, I'm gonna drink more of this one and run out. No, it's like I found an extra bonus of tasty stuff in there. So, all right. So tonight,
looking like a true alcoholic, and this is and also they're saying play Dispatch. I mean, Phil, I'm surprised. I'm actually shocked that Phil isn't playing Dispatch. I thought Dispatch would have been right up his alley. I have no idea. I don't understand why Phil Burnell has refused to play Dispatch. It baffles me, especially in the fucking way they're fucking the way they're releasing the game, as they're fucking releasing like episodes of the game over the course of like, was it months or weeks, or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's quite easily digestible. So Phil could play it in like 1 or 2 streams, and it's like great, and then we'll come back to it in like a couple of weeks' time or something, or a month's time when they release the next episodes. Like this, it seems like it's a perfect content for the shit. You know, so it just actually baffles me why he's been avoiding it. So he says he can't. Episode 4 has female boobs. He won't play. Oh, I see. Well, yeah. Oh, and Dispatch has voice actors like Moist Critical. I'll be more mad. Oh, that's a good point as well. The boobs and more popular internet creators being a part of the game. Yeah, that's probably going to tear up him the rest. Sir Moist, you know, he's Sir Moist is in the game, you know, and I can't know, it's bizarre. It's just, to me, it's just strange. It's a sort of game that's, on paper, it's perfect for his streams. Just with the format of the game and how it's released as well. Like, yeah. But he's in charge of his own business, you know, fuck it, you know what I mean? What did I fucking know?
On my late stream. It'll be Autumn Chill with Phil with a couple of brews, a couple of ciders. We'll have a good time together, and it should be fun. What we will do tonight on that late stream, there'll be a lot of interaction. We'll talk about next week, since we're going to need new games for the rotation, because we're banking on eventually they patch Mortal Kombat, eventually they patch Tormented Souls 2, and we will return to them when we can. But we need stuff to actually block into the schedule next week. So will it be baby steps? Will it be the return of Mario Galaxy 2? Will it be a horror game? Will it be Dispatch? Will it be, we can talk about all of this, right?
Well, that's a bizarre super chat right there from Nick Smith's backup. Your super chat. People who have problems with you drinking have liver disease. So apparently, if people have a problem with Phil Burnell drinking, then they have liver disease if you got a problem with that. That's a very strange insult to throw towards people who are critical of Phil's drinking. Maybe we're just calling it Phil's hypocrisy for pretending to be an alcoholic. Kind of, but is that not allowed?
We'll figure it out tonight. Okay? Good stuff. Cool. All right. So, that's what we're doing tonight, and sorry that all this stuff has been going wrong recently. It sucks. I have one other update. It's a good one, and then we're going to get to all this reacting. I'll do shoutouts first, and then we'll get to all this reacting. I spoke with Wings of Redemption. He is leaving it in my control when he appears next on the show. The 2 dates available are Monday, November 24th, which would be right before American Thanksgiving, or Monday, December 1st, which would be right after American Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Okay? Is there a preference? Do you guys think sooner rather than later?
Who
or
fucking cares?
Wait. What do you guys think? Does it even
fucking
really matter?
cares?
In reality, I actually don't think it matters. I think either week would be fine. Either time, we both would have played some Call of Duty. Like, it comes out tomorrow. Well, we'll play it over a week each, because that's one of the topics, obviously, I want to talk with him about, is what does he think about modern Call of Duty? What does he think specifically about Black Ops 7? How is it performing for him on his channel? Stuff like that. That'll be one of the topics, among many. Like, I've heard he doesn't celebrate American Thanksgiving. This is fascinating to me. I want to get to the bottom of that and figure out what's going on, why he doesn't celebrate it. But also, we got so many topics to talk about. It's going to be another great conversation. So, yeah, that's what I wanted. I think it's going to be a great show, but when should it be? Should it be earlier? Should it be later? I'd like your feedback. Basically, I have a few days to figure this out, and then we'll lock it in and we'll start promoting it and, hyping it up again. So, what do you think? Wings on November 24th or wings on December 1st? Let me know. Give me your feedback, okay? All right. Got a lot of shout-outs to do. A bunch of contributions came in early here. So let's go ahead and shout all this stuff out, and then we're going to get to a ton of reacting, okay? A ton. Someone just tipped the book and says, Red Dead Redemption 1 is going to get ported to PlayStation 5. They announced it this morning. Okay. I mean, that's cool. I played Red Dead 1 a few years ago on Xbox. What was it, Xbox One? When they had upscaled it and ported it and made it look better. And it was a good time. So, to have another... So out of curiosity here, how many gifted subs did 220 just give there? Hold on, I need to go back and see. Hold on a second. So, does it say... Hang on. Should it be? Should it be earlier? Should it be later? I'd like your feedback. Basically, I kind of flew in there. Hold on, I kind of flew in the chat there, so... Let me just rewind that a wee bit, because it flew right in. It must be 5. I'm going to assume it's 5. Yep. Gifted 5 subscriptions to the community. 220 has gifted 123 subscriptions so far on Phil's channel. There you go. To PlayStation 5. They announced it this morning. Okay. I mean, that's cool. I played Red Dead 1 a few years ago on Xbox. What was it, Xbox One? When they had upscaled it and ported it and made it look better. And it was a good time. So, to have another audience to experience that game, in my opinion, Red Dead 1, I'm serious, is better than Red Dead 2. I think that overall, Red Dead 1 is a perfect combination of great... That is... From what perspective are you talking about? Are you talking about gameplay? Are you talking about narrative? Are you talking... I mean, that's an interesting take, for sure. Red Dead 1's story is a pretty good story, But obviously, they were hindered by limitations of the PlayStation. And what you could do with it. Red Dead 2 is, a fucking masterpiece, But Red Dead as well, the first Red Dead Redemption game, is also a fantastic game. It's a wonderful title. If you've never played Red Dead, I would highly encourage playing Red Dead Redemption if you got a chance to. Because it's also a fantastic game, for damn sure, you know what I mean? But I'm just kind of interested, what is Phil's, what's his logic for the first game being better than the second? Story elements, but also great gameplay. I think Red Dead 2 is a great story, but sadly it's not a great game. It's more like... What do you mean? What do you mean it's not a great game? I mean, the gameplay elements are similar. In fact, I would say that there are... You can do it. The gameplay improved in Red Dead 2 because they had the ability to be able to do more of the gameplay. But you still have the whole
you know, the dead eye thing, you know what I mean? You fucking slow down time and mark cunts just to fucking shoot me in the head. That sort of thing. That's still a big feature. But I just don't understand. The gameplay is better in 1 than 2. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, there's nothing like... They didn't... Like, Red Dead's made... You know, it took elements from... The gameplay in Red Dead 2 basically took the stuff in the first game and they made improvements to it and added things to it. I just don't understand why Phil sees it as a negative.
Just an interactive narrative rather than game. Red Dead 1 is a game. There's challenge to it and stuff. So, anyway.
Red Dead 2 is also a fucking game, and there's all sorts of different fucking things you can do to really get you immersed in the fucking world that they fucking created. Like, it's just, oh my god, this bitch. Like, no lie, I have been playing Red Dead 2 every night after I finish playing Bingo, just because I enjoy playing it, you know? I've been taking my time with it though. Like, I've been savouring the fucking game. I've been wanting to do everything possible. But I'm not like collecting everything or something, you know what I mean? But I'm exploring everything. I'm trying to do everything. I'm trying to unlock these little side missions and little quests or whatever, and just do these little daft things, you know what I mean? But it's just to enjoy it, you know what I mean? Immerse yourself in it. Red Dead 1 was a good game to play, but I strongly remember it feeling kind of repetitive as well when you're out in the open world. You know what I mean? Like, some of the things you could experience in the, you know, in between missions, a lot of it got repetitive, I felt like, in Red Dead 1, but also, again, that's console limitation. It was a PlayStation game, you know, like a PlayStation 2 game, you know, so there was limitations of what they could do back then when they made the game originally. So, you know, you can kind of forgive those sort of elements in the game, but aye. So Phil's take is fucking dumb in my opinion, you know what I mean? They're both fantastic games, but Red Dead 2's gameplay is superior to Red Dead Redemption 1. But it's just, there's no even an argument about it, you know what I mean? You could argue the story, the only thing I could argue is story. What's a better story? Red Dead 1, Red Dead 2? I think they're both incredible stories. It's actually hard to pick a better one. You know what I mean? But all I know is that Red Dead, you know, I vividly remember moments from Red Dead 1 which stick with me today. And I've not replayed the game in a long time. You know, like when you're coming back from Mexico, you know what I mean? Finally getting back to Mexico, when you're finally getting to see your family, finally reuniting with your family after you couldn't see them for so long because they were detained by the fucking, you know, the damn Pinkertons, whatever, because they fucking had you being errand boy, and you finally get to reunite your fucking family, and you think this is it, you know what I mean? Finally, you know, and then also it's such an incredible game, and in such great moments, and the music as well. The music in both games, I think not a lot of people appreciate the music in both games, but the music helps create an incredible atmosphere as well. And fuck it, that's enough ranting and raving. You guys were sick to die. You guys were sick of me fucking talking about Red Dead, but aye, they're both incredible games.
There you have it. Okay, and let's see here. There's another $1 tip. You should ask Wings to appear on Lalcow Live. Wait, you want me to ask Wings to go back to Lalcow Live, or you want me to ask Wings for me to be on Lalcow Live? You realize that I could literally be at Lalcow Live whenever I want. Like, literally right now. I could reach out to Keemstar and be like, hey, I'd like to be on the show now. I made a decision. And he'd probably have me on. You know that, right? Like, it's been such a long-standing discussion about me being on the show. More than likely, it would just be, clear the schedule, Phil can come on. But I don't want to do it because I don't care about drama. Like, dude, if I cared about drama right now, would I be covering all of this game news this morning and talking about my schedule? Or would I be sitting here raging against Asmongold for talking junk about me and doing all kinds of hit piece content against people all over the internet who are talking about me? I don't care.
You did that already. 2 days ago.
I'm here to chill and talk about games, have a good time with my audience. I don't care about the drama shit. I never did. I don't want to be a part of it. So, leave me out. Okay. Cool. All right. Wow, look at all these contributions to shout out. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. I gotta scroll down because I missed. Here we go. We start with Cashew Crunch 87 with a $5 super chat. Hope you're doing awesome. Thank you, Cashew Crunch. I'm doing good today. Thank you for the support and the kind words. First super chat of the day. Let's get you up on there. Then we've got, let's see here. Nick Smith with a $2 super chat. Do Truck Sim or DSP Reacts test stream tonight? Oh, you're saying like do a test stream me reacting to stuff. Well, thanks for the feedback. Like I said, I think instead of it Truck Sim a second time, which you just did, I think we're just going to try this autumn chill with Phil with some ciders and see how it goes tonight. I think we're going to have a lot of fun conversation. We'll hopefully determine what games I'm playing next week to put into the schedule along with Pokemon and Call of Duty. You know, we'll go from there. It's just weird because I had like a schedule that was so overloaded, but then did we even expect that Outer Worlds, Mortal Kombat, and Tormented Souls 2 were all going to get removed from the schedule like this? I mean, I didn't foresee it. I thought maybe one game might be moved, not 3. Pretty silly. Okay. Let's see here. Obama Clot did a $2 super chat. I'm on now. This a nice shirt. You like this one? I got this one last year, and I do like it. In reality, I need to get more fall attire because I realized a lot of my fall attire is very samey, like pullovers and sweatshirts. This is like a nice sweater, so I want to get some more, but I need a chance to go to the store, and I don't think my wife and I are even going out to a store for like another 2-3 weeks. I don't know. I gotta check the schedule, but yeah, I would like to get some more fall attire.
Check the schedule. Wait. You have your own schedule? You have your own go-to-store schedule? to me, that's weird. To me, it's kind of weird. You have to like fucking mark it on a calendar that in 2 weeks time into fucking store. Like, I don't know. It's like, I mean, I guess some people like to plan things like well in advance. I guess when it comes to sort of things, I'm a very like for me it's like spur of the moment. I mean, like, do we need things like do we need new like clothes, whatever? You know what I mean? Okay, let's just go. Let's just do it now then, or let's just fucking do it this weekend or whatever. Not like fucking 3 weeks time. Like, what's Phil doing on Saturday that he can't fucking do it then? What's Phil doing next Saturday that he can't do it then? No, I got to wait 3 fucking weeks apparently. You know, we're too busy fucking going to like sushi places and on the Saturday or fucking. I just had 3 weeks. Put it in the calendar, darling. 3 weeks time.
For you guys, and you know, it's funny, people have been complimenting me recently on my looks, how I look on stream, and saying now that I actually look way more professional. But of course then there's idiots who are like, he looks like he's rich but he's actually poor. I'm like, no, I'm not poor. That's the dumb narrative of broken idiots on the internet who are jealous of me. I'm not poor, stupid. But that's actually the impression people are getting now. They think I'm poor because of this drama.
I mean, when you fucking beg like a fucking crack addict, then you kind of gives the impression you're desperate for money and you're fucking poor. I'm just saying, when you fucking can't go fucking 10 minutes without asking people to give you fucking money, it kind of gives you the impression that you're fucking desperate for fucking money.
Sweet. Whatever you said. So, thank you, Obama Clock. We've got Red Eyes, Blue Dragon with a $5 super chat who says Truck Sim Stream Drinking and Driving Edition. Well, it's always Drinking and Driving Edition. I literally always drink when I play Truck Sim. So, here you go. Let's see here. Continuing on. Cashew Crunch did another $2 super chat. I love your Mortal Kombat streams. Me too. But as I said, I feel like sadly I've kind of gotten to the end of the offline content I can do with the game. Special Forces is not worth continuing. It's boring.
There's never fucking Siege Mode. Like, Siege Mode is not in Bingo Card. Chris Sizemore was eager for me to add a free space because Phil had a random Siege Mode like yesterday. Like, if you can show you, I got a notification about it. What is it? Siege Mode. Chris Sizemore. You seen this clip here? Yeah, I mean, with Phil just folding his arms in all Siege Mode, just say, I want a free space. If it's on the bingo card and Phil does it, we get to add it as a free space. But it needs to be on the bingo board though, and it's not on today's board. It's a possibility. It's a very possibility it could be on boards, you know what I mean? But it's not on this one. We're not giving the free space just because he folds his arms. You know, if it was on the bingo board, I would absolutely have ticked it off right now. But sadly, it's not on the board today.
MK Mythologies is just kind of a laughable meme game. We played it as a meme and had fun with it, but continuing on now as a serious playthrough, I don't know if it warrants it. And honestly, I don't know if people are really going to like that. I don't really think it's that good of a game to continue. So, what else do you do? Play the Game Boy version of Mortal Kombat? We need the online to work. You know, that's the next step with that collection, in my opinion. Zway became a member this morning. Thank you to Zway for becoming a member. Let's get that on the leaderboard. You're the first member of the day. Appreciate that.
One of the highest rated segments of all time that I've ever done.
Let's see here. We've got.
And I was kind of thinking that myself, Sonny. Like, Jim Douche was carried over from when I was before my hiatus, you know. So, but the problem is, I don't have a good thing to put in the center square to replace it. You know, what is the new thing that Phil's doing right now? That he's kind of doing a lot of. That would be a good thing to put in the center square, which is not already on the bingo list of things, you know. So it's like I need a new center square, I think, but I'm not sure what it should be. It's something I'll need to kind of work on, and I'll try and come up with something like begging. That's two free space. Like, there's free spaces, and then there's like we've got a fucking counter. We've got a beg counter. Now we'd have fucking free space. We'll have to count the begs in the seconds.
Prince Habibian, $5 super chat, and it's insulting nonsense. So thanks for $5. PAX official did a $5 super chat. Display dispatch.
I told you I wouldn't even read out. His some chat calling it Phil pretending to be an alcoholic. I told you not read out. Siege mode can't be a center square because it's already in the bingo list of things. It's already an option for the card. Like shot can't be a center square because it's already in the list of cards. You know, the options. Same way, positive and excited and tips. These are things that are on the list. So nah, this is not siege mode. Pedro. I don't think we'll hear about Pedro after today. I mean, he's already brought up today, and I don't think we're going to hear about it again. So Pedro's probably not going to work for center square.
A return to the Telltale formula with added gameplay and a pretty good story. A lot of people are enjoying it. I don't know. I've heard conflicting stuff about it. Okay, I have. I've heard conflicting stuff about it. I don't know what to believe because I didn't play it. At the same time, I don't want to invest myself in another game, especially a narrative-based game, that then ends up being controversial. I've heard that there's a lot of stupid romances and crap in it.
Oh, that's why. Stupid romance. How fucking dare you try and romance a character in some sort of fucking narrative-based video game? Stupid romance. Stupid lovey-dovey romance. Keep that shit out my games. How fucking dare you, game?
Could result in dramatic stuff. I heard that, oh, two dudes can kiss. And I've also heard that there's YouTubers in it.
Two dudes can kiss. What? It's like, why is that scare him? I know, and as well, there's also YouTubers in the GLC. That's a fucking petty GLC, right? Fucking now. I need to listen to it again.
Invest myself in another game, especially a narrative-based game, that then ends up being controversial. I've heard that there's a lot of stupid romances and crap in it that could result in dramatic stuff. I heard that, oh, two dudes can kiss. And I've also heard that there's YouTubers in it. And whenever there's a YouTuber in a game like that, you get people who, you know, get all uppity about it. Because there's some YouTuber doing a voice acting or something. So, I don't know. To be honest, I'm not really feeling it. At one point I was, but then when I found out more about the game, I'm like, I don't think I'm really going to care too much about it, so I haven't really thought about it. I think at this point I'd rather do, like I said, some of the options that I'm thinking of are maybe trying a silly game like Baby Steps, or maybe doing some horror games that we had looked at last month, or bringing back Mario Galaxy or something like that. Let's see, Nick Smith with another $2 super chat. People who have problems with you drinking probably have liver disease themselves. It's not that they have liver disease, it's that they're idiots. Like, once a month, okay, once a freaking month, I'll do a marathon and I'll have a few shots during the marathon. Even the recent marathon.
Well, once a week at least, you're drinking on streams. Once a week at least. Now it's going to be twice a week because you're also drinking tonight, randomly. You know?
Marathons, I've barely even had that many. I think the last marathon I had 5 or 6 shots over the course of like 12 hours. A shot every 2 hours on a stream. Oh, he's an alcoholic. When I do my truck sim streams, I drink 2 cans. You know, this is the extent of my drinking. But these people are mental. They because he does that, obviously that.
Well, it's because you've tried to fucking spin the narrative that you spin alcohol. So, I don't know. It's the way he fucking treats a serious thing like alcoholism like it's some sort of fucking tool for him to use. Alcoholism destroys people. Alcohol has fucking ruined marriages, it's ruined families, it's ruined lives with an addiction to alcohol. You know, I mean, the very strong likelihood is that we all know somebody, whether it's a friend or a family member or whatever, someone we love, we all know somebody probably that has suffered from alcoholism. That's a reality of the situation. And he used a serious fucking thing as a tool to gain pity and sympathy and money from his audience because he pretended he had it as an excuse for his overindulgence in alcohol, which then resulted in him running his fucking mouth off and getting in trouble back in the fucking day during his fucking FGC days. You know what I mean? Please don't hit me, Jaham, and alcohol, like that kind of crap. It's just, and that's what I'm saying, that is what people have a problem with. When you're pretending to be an alcoholic just to fucking to try and avoid, you know, the repercussions, you know what I mean, for fucking doing stupid shit based off of you drinking alcohol. And then just to fucking drink on a regular fucking basis on streams like it was like alcohol, it just shows you that you never were alcoholic. You just drank too much and ran your stupid little mouth off. And that stupid little mouth of yours got yourself into fucking trouble, so you fucking used alcoholism as a fucking excuse.
That he's constantly drinking at all times. There's actually people who say this giant thermos of filtered water is alcohol.
Oh my god, he's drinking gin.
It's the only explanation. I mean, you have to be stupid. There's no one else who would actually believe that. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. 220 gifted 5 subs over on Kick. Thank you, 220 for 5 gifted subs over on Kick. That gets us to 58 bucks to support. Thank you. Red Eyes Blue Dragon with a $2 super chat. I think Wings sucks just like Kick Chat. Well, there you go. We have a Wings disapprover. Are you a Wings detractor? Or are you just a Wings disapprover? You disapprove of the Wings. Oh, so I was gonna make another offer on something, all right? Because here's the deal. Last night, okay, the reason that stream did not hit a support goal is because the game failed and had a hard lock. We were on pace to hit a support goal.
Here we fucking go. So remember, the day stream made $197. Is Phil going to contemplate carrying over $47 from a day stream to help go towards a night stream? Because if he does, that's a goal hit.
We made $118 last night on the stream, and then support cut off when the game ended, basically. I couldn't play any more of the game. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did a couple days ago. I'm going to do you guys a solid. I feel like we were going to hit that goal last night. So today, first off, let's hit the goal for this stream and for Pokemon.
I felt you made $300 yesterday. Both streams combined, it's $300+. Just take over the excess from the fucking day stream and put it towards a night stream, then boom, your goal's been hit. Isn't that wonderful stuff? You're such a greedy bastard. Unbelievable. The greed is so strong.
Okay, let's hit the 150 bucks. But if we hit 182 bucks on today's stream, I'm going to count it as 2 goals hit. Because we should have hit it last night. We should have. 100%. And we didn't because the game failed, and that's not your fault. That's not my fault. That's just an unforeseen circumstance, and that's bullshit. So if we go a little extra on this stream and we get to 182, that's $32 extra. That would have been enough to make up for last night's goal, and we will hit that goal. I'll count it as 2 today instead of 1. So let's get that.
I hope to fuck that somebody asks him why I can't carry over the excess support from a day stream towards a night stream. If he's carrying over last night's support for, from that stream to towards his day stream, then surely, logically speaking, the day stream excess can also carry over to a night stream. It's just, it's like, if you're moving the goalposts that much, Phil, then why can't you not move it in order to let it count for that?
Momentum going. Let's get support for the stream. Let's get to 182 and we'll say it's 2. Okay? There you go. Nick Smith with a $2 super chat. Kick is where YouTube trash goes. Wow. The YouTube viewers really disapprove of Kick. Yikes. And then we have John Smith with a $2 super chat. Bring on a guest that's like your size, laughing out loud. What do you mean? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What are you saying? Hold on a second. You have to understand something, John Smith. No one is as big as me when it comes to internet fame. I am the epitome. You know what I'm saying? I'm the top. So I have to get people who are below my stature on the show or else I'll never have a guest. You understand? There's no one who equates to Darkside Phil, so we just have to look below the level of the royalty. You understand? Like, listen, Wings is no king, but he's an entertaining guy. He's okay to have on the show. All right? There's absolutely no reason for you to talk junk about people and say that I need to get people of my size and stature on the show. Come on now. That's not even possible. Okay. And we got Cashew Crunch again with $2. What's your favorite MK character minus Johnny Cage? Overall, if you're talking gameplay-wise, I think the one that I played the most with was actually like Cyrax in Mortal Kombat 3, because that's when I played the most in arcades. But probably Sub-Zero. Probably the classic Sub-Zero, because he's had many iterations over the years. I liked his freeze, refreeze combos and things you could do back in the day. Then they patched them all out. Like Sub-Zero was actually like the most broken character in the first version of Mortal Kombat 3, because you could actually do combos and combo into the freeze clone. So you could do like, oh, someone's in the air, jump kick and hit, and then cancel on the freeze clone, and it would hit and freeze them. Then you could punch them and freeze them again, and then you could hit them again. So it could be like these crazy freeze combos, and then when they patched the game, they nerfed it all, and he can't do it anymore, so he sucks now. So they took like the top tier character and they made him ass. But he was like badass at the beginning, so I'd probably say Sub-Zero overall. Okay.
Season 2, which reset all the cards in the game and made all your progress essentially worthless. And I said, this game fucking sucks.
Wow, I received a generous contribution here.
All right.
Listen to this.
The best I've ever had.
I got a $20 tip from a Wings hater. Wow, what is going on right now? I got a $20 tip from a legit Wings hater. I'm gonna read this out for a second. Hold on. Let's 20 bucks. First of all, thank you for the generous contribution of 20 bucks. Okay.
Every single day.
It's an anonymous tip, an anonymous $20 tip. Listen to what this person has to say. I am fascinated. I really am fascinated by this. Okay. So here we go. I've asked this before. Boom. Why do you have to
member bomb?
My biggest fans are idiots.
Thank you very much to Sunny for gifting 10 memberships to the channel. That is, of course, 2 more free spaces, which will help us on our way to a full house, hopefully. And thankfully as well, Stream Elements has recognised Sunny's YouTube name and not the at, so it's not going to fucking repeat the animations. Very, very, very fortunate for us. But thank you, Sunny, for gifting 10 members, and congratulations to the following people for getting a membership. Congratulations to Mischievous Smile, Tuck, Drunk Daddy, Meerkat Mob, Blame Your ISP, Michael Hunts, Lord Kane 666, Espo 7766, Oreo Cat, and Dr. Detractor. So if you got a membership, then make sure you thank Sonny for giving you a membership, and of course thank you Sonny for giving those memberships and giving us 2 more free spaces. It is very kind of you indeed. And yes, Michael Hunt, otherwise known as Mike Hunt. If you say it fast enough, you're swearing. Good stuff indeed.
Insist on having Wings back on the podcast. Is there anything we can actually do in order to have either a different guest or make different plans for those available dates? He's a person who never changes. He plagues your show. What? Where does this Wings hate come from? What the hell? He plagues my show? He's been on the show once. Literally once. Now, you guys say things like he never changes, he never improves. I don't know the guy that well. I don't. Like, I've had him on the show once for 2 hours. We had a fun conversation, I felt. Some of it was messing around, some of it was about our history, some of it was some serious questions.
Who
okay?
fucking cares?
I want to have him back on. I want to talk about Call of Duty with the guy. I legit do. He's going to play the hell out of Call of Duty.
You have 2 topics of conversation. One is Call of Duty, the new game, and 2 is Thanksgiving. That's literally all you have in mind to ask about. You could literally just dedicate 30 minutes to having them on, and that'll be plenty of time for you to find out the answers you wanted to your questions about those 2 topics.
First week, he's going to analyze it in a way heavier way than I'm going to. I want to see what his perspective is, okay? I want to hear legit why he doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving. That's bizarre to me. I don't know many or any Americans who don't celebrate Thanksgiving. It actually makes me scratch my head that he doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving. And I literally want to know why. I'm actually legit confused, and I'd like to hear the rationale behind it, okay? But in addition to that, there's a lot of other stuff to talk about. We were already starting to talk about certain stuff, like our history on Twitch and how we mysteriously both got banned from Twitch at the same time. What the fuck happened there? How did that happen? You know, our shared histories of drama and shit on the internet. And I just feel like we could have some fun conversation. I thought the first conversation was good. A lot of people said I talked too much during the first conversation. So what I'll probably do is I'll toss him questions and let him talk a lot, because it seems like people want to hear more from him than me. I'm okay with that. I'm listening to the feedback, what people said about the first appearance, okay? And I think that would be cool. What on earth?
Well, generally, that's how it fucking... Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. People want to hear more from him than me. Phil, you are the host. The guest is meant to have a lot of speaking time. Are you not aware of... Oh my fucking god. Like, Phil actually got feedback saying, can you please let your guest talk more because you're talking too much? And Phil's like, wow. I guess. Like, that should have been common sense. Like, whenever I have guests on Bingo, I mean, obviously, I always try, you know, especially if I'm talking to them for the very first time, I'll try, obviously, you know, I'll talk to them in a way where it's like, okay, they can maybe talk about themselves a bit, you know what I mean? So people know a bit more about them, you know what I mean? I'll give them a chance to just basically introduce themselves to everyone, you know what I mean? Just, you know, even if I know them or know of them, you know what I mean? It gives them a chance to just kind of get out there for people that might not know, you know, because it's a normal thing to do. You need to also, you know, I'll have a few questions in mind as well to fire towards them. I'll try and get them to kind of share their points of view or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's the normal thing to do as a host. And to Phil, that's like, wow, like, I guess I should let people talk more on my show.
Why do you say he's a plague to my streams? Like, that's a little harsh. I think what it is you guys who are saying shit like that just don't like him from your personal experiences with him off of my content. And so now you're bringing those grudges over. You're like, well, I don't like him because of this. Well, I don't know any of that. He hasn't. The truth is, I've had very few, if any, interactions with this guy at all, right? I've had almost no negative ones. The only negative ones I've had is a couple times when he ghosted me. Well, it seems like that's over now. So I'm cool with just chilling with the guy every once in a while.
There is some feedback right there which Phil's going to ignore. This is actually this feedback right here is something that Phil will not take to heart. That super chat right there. Waste of $5 again by saying, Phil, you're so much better than Wings, and collabing with him is a downgrade. I can maybe be interested in you two playing COD together though, I don't know. Phil doesn't want to play COD with Wings because Wings would crush Phil playing COD. If they're not in the same team, Phil is getting his arse cooked time and time again. Phil's ego could not handle that. Phil's ego would not tolerate that. So that is why not playing COD together, because Phil is a far inferior player to Wings. It's as simple as that. Even Phil admits that.
A while and getting his thoughts on stuff. In truth, I actually wanted to have a big conversation about Thanksgiving with him, but if he doesn't celebrate it, then I don't think we can have much of one. So I think we'll talk more about Call of Duty, but I want to get his thoughts on what's going on there. And his reason is political. Oh, cool. Sounds good to me. I want to hear it. Does he just not like the
5 in a row? That's concerning.
Pilgrims? He hates the Pilgrims.
And I have your address.
He hates their hats with the buckles. Why is there a buckle on the hat? It's so annoying. Buckles go on your pants, not your fucking hat, right? It could be a good, dude. I think it's gonna be fun. I just don't know what's wrong with this. Anyway, we gotta figure out when he's coming on. Is it gonna be the 24th or the 1st? No, at this point, I'm not gonna have another guest in his place. However, if you guys have suggestions, who would you like to see possibly appear on the show? Do you have suggestions for guests? And they have to be realistic. If you say LTG, dude, I can't make LTG come out of his fucking fort and stop being so defensive to come on the show. I think if I interviewed LTG, it would be one of the most fascinating conversations the internet ever had, and people's heads would explode. But he's never going to do it. He's too egotistical. He can't lower himself to the level of someone who's actually better than him to actually do an interview. You understand? So, I don't know what to say. But I'd like your suggestions. If you really don't like the guy, I'd like to know why and the suggestions, okay? Okay, continuing on. What was I doing? I was reading tips, right? That's right, I was reading tips. I got confused here because I'm going back and forth between tips and super chats. Let's see here. I got a $1 tip. The duster is buckets, water is pillow. Do you like Seinfeld and Microsoft Paint? You're weird. Thanks for a buck. What the fuck are you talking about? What a weirdo. What just happened? Hold on a second. I didn't even click on that. Yeah, I clicked on the $1 tip and I said delete, and it deleted a completely different email. I don't know if it's the touchpad. I don't know. It's just my laptop's a piece of shit. I don't know. It's stupid. Okay. I received an incredibly generous $50 tip from Limestone. Thank you to Limestone for $50 this morning. We haven't even gotten to the topics at hand yet. Seriously. Thank you, guys. $50 from Limestone. Awesome. Thank you so very much. That gets us up to 137 already. Holy moly. So Limestone says, I've been watching your BioShock playthrough and I'm enjoying it. It's my favorite series. I like watching people on YouTube play it. So I played BioShock twice, for the record. I believe the original run may actually be on my older channel.
Fucking cares?
But I don't recall. In particular, I don't know why you guys... Okay, hold on. Why are you laughing? Grocery shopping, tips, meals. Yes. So my original BioShock playthrough, okay, is ancient. It's literally 2009. Okay? It was all the way back before I was doing direct capture. It was crazy. All right? It was your camera pointed at the TV. The quality is atrocious. Okay? Also, infamously, I got drunk in the middle of playing it, so I slur my words. It's a mess. But that one can be found on my original channel, which is called Darkside Phil. It's just youtube.com/Darkside Phil. And then go to the playlist tab, search for BioShock, and you'll see it. Okay? That's the original run. You're probably watching the second run that I did of it when I was finally doing direct capture and live streaming. And that would have been from the DSP gaming era. That playlist is from.
Do you mean current era? You're on DSP gaming right now. The DSP gaming era, aka current era.
Here it is, BioShock Remastered, and that playlist is from 2016. So that was a full 7 years later. See, I've been around for so damn long. I have playthroughs on top of playthroughs on top of playthroughs of the same game. Because after like 5 to 7 years, people crave to see me go back and play classics again. Okay? Cool. All right, well, check it out. If you haven't yet, check it out over on Darkside Phil, the original. If you're enjoying the modern one, you'll probably like the original. Okay? Okay. Good stuff. Now, continuing on. Geez, I'm losing track here.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Okay. Okay, more tips, and then we get back to super chats, and then we got to get to reacting. There's a ton of stuff to react to. Someone took the buck says, can we get Boogie on the show? Why would I want Boogie on the show? It's like I said, when you guys bring up random people, right? People are like, get Ethan Ralph on the show, get Boogie on the show, and I'm like, why? Like, with Wings of Redemption, okay? Number one, we have some history. We've gone back and forth over the years and had a couple attempts to maybe do stuff with each other, and they never lined up, okay? Of course, there's the common Lolcow live involvement stuff with Keemstar. We're both avid gamers who have gaming channels, and that's been our business for over 17 years. We both have similar groups of trolls who harass us and all of that. Like, I feel like we have a lot to talk about, okay? With Boogie, what on earth do I have to talk about with that guy? What do we have in common?
Being lolcows, history of playing games on internet, history of having your own fucking detractors, that sort of thing. Also, lying about cancer. You lied about your wife's cancer, Boogie lied about him having cancer, didn't he? Is that right? Did Boogie lie about having cancer, or am I mistaken that for something else? I don't want to get myself in like hot water making a false accusation, but I feel like Boogie lied about something like that. Am I right with that? Is my memory correct with that? I'm pretty certain he kind of lied. Was it cancer? Because I think I remember something like that happening. If I'm wrong, I'll apologise, but yeah. Oh, I'm right, okay, yeah, actually, yeah. So Boogie lied about himself having cancer, and Phil pretended that Kat had cancer.
What common ground is there? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what would the conversation be.
Now, that's a bit harsh. Phil didn't outright say Kat had cancer. Phil hinted that there was potential she had cancer when he was making it because of the Kino. I just want to clarify that. He was using his wife and a potential cancer scare, whether real or not, who fucking knows, but he used that, and he claims what he told Kino was an excuse just to snake them. So apparently everything in those DMs that he communicated towards Kino Casino was a fabrication, which means he did lie about a potential cancer scare for his wife just for the sake of snaking the Kino.
No clue. So, there you go. Anyway, let's continue. Okay. I got a $1.50 tip. This person says it's your pal Jared. So Jared, you're still sending me tips from jail, huh? Man, a lot of guys have problems with wings. He's not liked by your community either. Hope you take care of yourself and watch yourself when he comes around. You never know. That's it. I'd love to be a guest. Oh, Jared Fogle wants to be a guest. I see. Jared Fogle wants to be a guest on my show. That's excellent. What do you guys think? Who would be a better guest for the show? Wings of Redemption or Jared Fogle? Which would you guys prefer? Maybe we'll have to reschedule. Okay. Okay, let's see. Continuing on. I got a $2 tip. Longtime fan. I've been watching you since the Heavy Rain playthrough. That's a great looking sweater. Can we have ID on it? Can you have ID on the sweater? What are you talking about? Sweaters don't get carded, for the record. Like, if I walk into a bar right now, and I go to the bartender and I order...
Just tell him what kind of sweater it is or where it's fucking from so I can get it. It's not too hard to fucking decipher. The guy clearly saying, oh, that's a nice sweater. Where could I get a sweater like that, Phil? Where'd you get yours? That's always asking.
I don't know, a Moscow Mule. He wouldn't say, well, sir, you're obviously fine, but I'm going to have to see some identification for that sweater to make sure that it's a vague. Like, what are you talking about? What is ID for the sweater? What did he do? Like I said, I bought it like last year. Do you want me to go find the receipt? Do you want me to go dumpster diving and see if I can find the receipt?
Where did you get it? He's obviously curious where he got it from. Just tell him where he got it from. It's not too hard to work out.
See, for it. I don't know what's going on. Where did I get it? I probably got it at like Kohl's. A lot of the clothes that I bought recently, I buy from Kohl's. Kohl's has a lot of good clothes in my opinion. So I just go in there, I see what they got, and sometimes I just grab some of the nice stuff off the shelf. You know, that simple. Not that big of a deal. Okay, continuing on. Shall we continue on? Okay. Nick Smith did a $2 super chat. He says, can you call your chill streams depression streams? No, because that was one of the things that I thought was weird when I talked to Wings, is that he's calling his streams where he's like, I'm just playing this game to relax, to like unplug and relax with my audience. I call them depression streams. Why? I guess because he talks about stuff like personal stuff and it's depressing to him or something. I don't think chill streams are depressing at all. I love the chill streams we do together. Don't you? I have a creep.
Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, I didn't realize Wings called his own like gameplay shit like depression stream. That's a bit weird. But yeah, I seen that super chat and at first I thought it was a reference to Phil having depression. Remember guys, he suffers from depression. You know, anytime you make fun of Phil, it's like, I'm depressed, I'm allowed to be an arsehole.
Time with the chill streams that we do together. I think that they're super fun. So I have no idea whatsoever why Wings treats it like depression. Like, being honest with an audience and talking with the audience is not depressing.
Why don't you ask him about it when he's on your fucking shitey podcast?
Sometimes you may have depressing things to talk about, but that's, you know what I mean? That's not depressing by any means. Not every time that you talk with your audience should it always be about, oh, I have to put on a face to play a game. You know what I mean? Yeah, you don't always want to be dishing to your audience and getting too personal, because, to be honest, your audience is not your psychiatrist, your therapist, your mother. You know what I mean? But if you want to share, you should, but there should also always be a line of separation between what you share and what you keep to yourself.
And Kat is also not your mother, so why do you stop calling her your mum? You know? She's not your fucking mother, so why do you never stop referring to her as your mother?
Public and the private. I've learned that over the years. I didn't used to be like that, but I changed over the years and improved. Okay? Maybe, I don't know. Again, I don't watch a lot of his content, so maybe I just don't understand it well, you know?
I don't know, I think Phil trying to give like mental health advice is just so fucking bizarre to me. Like, I'm a strong advocate of encouraging people to talk, especially men. You know, like men. I'll say it in a second, but men suffer more from this than women do. More men kill themselves than women do, because men are more likely not to talk about how they're feeling. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with sharing your emotions and telling people how you fucking feel. It's obviously make sure somebody, like a friend, like a trusted friend or a loved one or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, but as I'm saying, I'm a strong advocate for just getting it out there. If you don't talk about it and you bottle up, you keep it to yourself, it can fuck with your mind. It can put you in a bad place. It is I cannot stress the importance of just talking to someone if you need to talk about someone. And you know, but Phil, like alcoholism, we just fucking treats depression as a fucking tool just to fucking gain pity and sympathy from people. It's just, I mean, don't talk to your audience about feelings, I guess. I fuck with that shit.
Red Eyes, again with a $5 super chat. You're so much better than Wings, and collabing with him is a downgrade. I can maybe be interested in you two playing Call of Duty together, though. Again, you guys think way different than me. This is what you just said. You're better than Wings. Why? Why do you think that way? I made a joke about LTG earlier. But in reality, I don't think that anyone is any better or any worse than anyone else. Everyone's just a person. Everyone's just trying to make a living. Everyone's just trying to get by in life. I don't see myself as someone better or worse than anyone else. You know, as I told you guys, I'm not the kind of guy that wants to step on people to get ahead. I never have believed in that philosophy, and in fact, I feel bad if I have to step on or over people to get ahead in life.
But Phil, you literally just shat all over the game devs every night because the game bugged. So instead of just saying, oh well, the game bugged, it's unfortunate, you fucking called the game devs a bunch of fucking idiots, not shit, brain dead morons, whatever. They don't know what they're fucking doing. You fucking shat all over their efforts in a very toxic, nasty way. You know what I mean? That is an example of you stepping on them, despite all their hard efforts to try and make a game as best as possible. You called them all sorts of fucking things and insults, whatever. Just you know, it's like they weren't aiming for the game to have problems. All the game devs want their games to do well. So when you shit all over the fucking efforts because it's not going to fucking plan, like it's like they intentionally trying to fuck you over, and your natural fucking thing to do is just to fucking lash out there in a toxic way. This is you stepping all over their efforts. It's what you do, Phil, on a regular fucking basis. You're doing an LTG. You threw LTG into the fucking Barcelona run random out of fucking nowhere. You stepped all over fucking them. And that wasn't even prompted by it. That was you bringing up of your own volition.
A lot of people don't agree with me on that, and they do it constantly. Any of these online bulliers, online drama creators, yeah, they're stepping on people all day, every day, and they have absolutely no conscience about it, no morality about it, they don't feel bad about it.
Double standards. I'm saying double standards is fucking insane here. It's fine for Phil to step on other fucking people, but not them, to do it to him. It's either all fine or never it's fine, Phil. You cannot just fucking do it yourself and then bitch and whine and moan when others do it to you.
You know, I'll react to something and I'll just laugh at a person constantly. Who cares if the content I'm reacting to is completely out of context and actually isn't true? Like I said, literally this week the shtick is, I'm poor. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know I've been broadcasting now for 51 minutes? I made $149. Actually, I made more because I haven't shouted everything out yet, okay? But I'm poor. That's the narrative. Like I said, someone actually says, Phil looks rich, but he's poor. What are you talking about? And this is also how I explain to people. They say, Phil, why don't you react to drama? Why would I? What's the point? People don't want me to react to drama. They just want me to be chill. When I'm chill, that's when the good content comes through and people enjoy it the most. And that's when I get the most engagement and support.
And stop playing games. You know, you keep blaming games for not hitting goals, so just remove the gaming part from DSP Gaming, since that's not fucking doing it for you anymore. Just turn every stream into a fucking chill with Phil stream. Just sit there every single fucking day, twice a fucking day, with alcohol in your fucking hand and wait for the money to pour in. Let's see how well that fucking does.
If I just sat here shitting on someone the whole stream, my actual fans would be like, I'm turned off, I don't like this. And they wouldn't watch. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't. That's why I literally don't do that. So when you say, well, you're better than Wings, I don't think that. Not for a moment. Listen, everyone's different in life. Everyone has different shit going on. Everyone has different situations. I'm not any better, any worse than anyone. And I think that the moment...
He literally just said earlier on, he's better than LTG. I didn't even say it in a fucking joking way. He fucking said it in all seriousness. He said he's better than LTG. So that's an outright lie right fucking there. And don't even get started how he thinks himself above us.
People start to realize this, you'll have a realization in life. Because there's so many people who sit on the internet to just crap on people constantly thinking, well, I'm better than them. No, you're not. And in fact, if you're wasting your time to negatively crap on someone, you're actually worse than them. Because they're not doing that to you right now. They're just trying to get by in their life, so why are you shitting on them? That says more about your insecurities about yourself and your life situation than anything that they've ever done. Because they're not the ones just sitting there crapping on you. And by the way, they are a public persona on the internet who's known, and you're not. So even if on their absolute worst day and most embarrassing thing they've ever done, they were still more important than you.
So why are you shutting an LTG constantly then? Just like, why is it one rule for thee, another for re? It doesn't make sense.
Who the fuck are you to dump on people? So you guys can say and believe whatever you want, but I don't believe that I'm any better than anyone else. I don't. I just wanted to be my own person, do my own thing, and progress with life positively. That's my philosophy. So when you guys dump on someone, oh, he's no good, he shouldn't be on your show, I don't see it that way. And the fact that he's finally willing to reach out and do other things.
Hey, hold on, did Phil just say positively? Hold on.
Be my own person, do my own thing, and progress with life positively. That's my philosophy. So when you guys dump on someone, oh, he's no good, he shouldn't be on your show, I don't see it that way. And the fact that he's finally willing to reach out and do other things that he hasn't done before, because he hasn't done this kind of shit before, instead of him going into the lion's den of talking to his detractors, which I think would never benefit in anything good for the guy, him actually coming to a neutral place where we can just hang out and talk about various topics, I think is way more interesting and a better look for him and a better move for him. Maybe that's the problem, is he's always gone the wrong direction, you know? As much as he's going to make a ton of money embarrassing himself on Lolcow Live or getting a lot of attention by talking to his detractors, instead of doing that, he should maybe be looking to do something that actually makes him shine in a positive light, which he could do, but he has to actually make some effort to do it. And he seems to be doing that. So what's wrong with that? I don't get people who are so toxic. I just don't. But again, maybe it's that you know things better than me. I don't know. But to me, he's certainly not some fucking, horrible villain or anything like you guys seem to see it.
Everything else is good in my life. You know what I mean? So,
bruh.
All right, continuing on. I received a $1 tip. Try and get EDP on the show. Well, number one, again, I have no interest in having EDP on the show. I don't know anything about the guy besides negative, toxic shit that's been all over the internet. Last I heard, he's dying. Like he has like some kind of serious disease, and that's why he's not on the internet anymore. I don't know. But I don't, no, that would not be someone I would be reaching out to. Okay. Okay, so guess what? We didn't even talk about gaming yet, which I want to get to, but you guys just keep contributing. And we hit the first goal of the stream. Just like that. Man, let me tell you guys, I feel so poor right now. I'm so destitute and poor, and I'm doing so bad for myself. Really. It's almost like the narrative of the internet is so true with all the things they say about me. Man, I'm so bad off. If only I could get some help, some support. What a horrible situation I find myself in, that I sat here and just talked with you guys for an hour, and I've hit my goal inadvertently. Like I didn't even make an effort. All I did was talk for an hour, and here we are. Oh, what a horrible situation and place I'm in. Oh, I'm a generational roach. Oh, I'm doing so poorly for myself. Oh, I really care about what people say about me on the internet. Oh, help me, everyone. Oh, wait, I'm drowning in money. Excuse me. All right, so anyway, by the way, good morning. There's some people who have been saying good morning to me all morning, and I haven't responded. Good morning, everyone. To everyone who's here. We got Chris. I see Helixification, Velocity, Copium, Princess Luna. All the heads over on... People are mad because I was just talking, doing shout-outs all morning and didn't say hello. Hello to everybody. Like, it's, Let's continue. So, Red Eyes did a $2... No, excuse me. I skipped a piece of support. Stevester, re-upping their membership, their sub for 5 months. Thank you to Stevester. I appreciate that. Red Eyes did a $2 super chat. He'll end up back at Lolcow, let's not pretend. I didn't say he wouldn't. And in fact, that's something that he was very honest about in his last appearance. Wing said, I asked him head up. I said, you said that you don't want to go back on Lolcow, right? You just have no interest. Will you end up back on Lolcow? And he very honestly opened up and said, yeah, I probably will because of the money. So he's outright made it clear he doesn't like being on the show. He doesn't want to be on the show. But he thinks like that seems to be the only way that he can make a lot of money. He said that he made 200 grand in 1 year. That's what he said. He said he made $200,000.
That's kind of mad, actually. 200 grand. What, Keem gave Wings $200,000 for that shite. That's... I mean, that's a lot of fucking money to make. For doing something like part-time. Jesus, man, that's a decent chunk of change.
In a year just being on Lolcow. If that's really the only way that he feels like he can make money, can you fault him for that? Like
the issue with that is, of course, obviously, like, I think I don't know, like if you're used to making a certain amount of money, you know what I mean, which is lower than that, you cannot, like, this is something Phil has never heeded. Okay, Phil has always been somebody that when he makes more money than usual, he tries to make that the new normal. He's not going to see that fucking big uptick in money as, oh, that's a better day than usual. He thinks of that as, oh, that's a potential, the new normal for me now, and I'm going to just fucking make this sort of money from now on. And we've seen that after the Kino stuff kind of culminated, didn't we? Because obviously the Kino thing, obviously him doing shit with Kino got him a lot more attention and also got him a lot more money. Okay? And he couldn't really accept the fact that after the breakup or whatever, things started to go not as, it wasn't as prominent support wise. And You know, remember Phil's desire? He wanted to try and make like $4,000 in a single marathon by himself to prove he could do it without their help. And all he got proven was he can't do it without them. Or without somebody carrying him, so... Yeah, and Phil's never been able to accept that. Now, also, I don't know, a Wings situation, I've got no idea what Wings' fucking living situation is like. I assume he makes okay money, like... If he's not doing lolcow shit, I assume he's making normal money. Like, he streams all the fucking time, for example, you know what I mean? He gets support there. But you've got to live within your means. And if you didn't treat...
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
He should have treated lolcow live like a bonus. Financially, you know what I mean? A big bonus, you know what I mean? But he should have been smart with that money. If he's not been smart with his money, that's all on him, you know what I mean? But there you go. But thank you to Fear Monarch for popping their 4-month bingo Barry Mercer. I'm actually saying this one's for the real fans. The picture of a nose, and then a picture of a frost or a snowflake, and a picture of a bird. So there we go. It's, I feel anytime I see that wee bird, I think of like, well, I think of a vegan, I think of Broside Bill, because they have those popping up as well on text speech all the time, don't they? So there we go, good stuff indeed. So thank you for your Monarch for popping your 4 months, very kindly indeed.
I wouldn't do it. Under no circumstance would you see me doing that. I wouldn't be on a show like that, a drama show or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? But... you know, everyone's the same in life. The guy is facing a lot more challenges than I am. The guy, let's be honest, the guy is grossly overweight and he's getting older. He's going to start having tons of health problems. And like he said, all the money that he made and saved up, he's probably going to have to spend on healthcare. He's going to end up, you know, spending insane amounts of money on healthcare for himself and his wife. Already, his wife apparently has been through health shit that they've spent a lot of money on. So even though he made bank, it's probably all going to get pissed away. And there's nothing.
So here's, I'll say one more thing about the healthcare thing. I'll say, when that boxing event, a fucking ridiculous boxing event they fucking had between Wings and Boogie, They obviously went and worked out for a brief spell for the fucking boxing, okay? But if the two of them had any sense, they would have actually fucking tried to have maintained that sort of exercise just for their own fucking benefit, you know? Like, you've got to start somewhere. I imagine that neither of them saw a fucking gym ever since that fucking boxing fucking debacle that they fucking had. That was a shit show of a fucking event, you know what I mean? But I can only imagine not one of them set foot in a gym since then.
Can do about it, right? So if he really sees that that's his only way out, I'm not going to shit on the guy. I'm just going to say, I'm not doing that. I refuse. I'm not going to degrade myself and make toxic content just to make money. I could have done that 100 years ago if I wanted to. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to make positive content that an audience enjoys and get something productive out of, you know? Just saying, that's me, and we're different people. And again, this is the good thing about life, is that there's different people from different kinds of places, different walks of life, that can still agree to come together and respect each other, instead of just crapping on each other and stepping on each other and, you know, getting one over on each other. I have no desire to do that. I guess I'm just built different. I don't know. Anyway, continuing on, we have another shout out, and then maybe we can finally get to the reacting portion of the podcast. Holy moly. Let's see here. I got another $20 tip. Okay. Okay, so first of all, it's $20 tip. Let's do an animation for it. Since it seems like Wings' appearance on the podcast is inevitable, I'll stop asking for a goal for him not to be. Yeah, because there's never going to be a goal for him to not be on the show. That's ridiculous. Okay, listen, I appreciate feedback. And if the feedback overwhelmingly ends up being, man, this guy's been on your show a couple of times and he's nothing but a toxic jerk and a dishonest liar, we hate him, don't have him back on, I won't. But that hasn't been the general feedback I've gotten. The first appearance was a shock. People liked it. A lot of people say, do more of that kind of content. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to do a regular show with the guy, but maybe every once in a while he comes on for variety. So it's not just me talking to you or having another person in the equation. I don't see the problem. But again, if you see a problem, I want to know what the problem is. I don't think there's been a rational explanation yet. There's been a lot of emotion. We don't like the guy because he never improves and he's a liar. Well, I haven't experienced any of that. Let's see what happens, right? Anyway, name a Pokemon that is of use in your current run. Name it Dorothy if female or Sean if male, and can you bring back Frankie into your party? Oh, because you did another donation. Who is Frankie? We could find them. Frankie, I remember we named someone Frankie. Okay, so we gotta bring Frankie into the party, and you wanna name a new Pokemon Dorothy or Sean. Okay, I'm actually not gonna delete this message, because I need to remember all this for when I actually boot up Pokemon and start playing. Cool, thank you for the contributions this morning. So now, what are we up to? Remember the offer I already made you guys. I said that if we made $182, I would count it as 2 goals, because that would make up for the fact we didn't hit the goal last night. We're at $177. Good lord. Okay, shall we get to the reacting? Because I had a lot to talk about, and it's 12:35. Holy shit. All right, what a show. The only disappointing thing about this show I'm about to react to stuff, and the show's gonna get demonetized. So this is gonna be a good show that I think a lot of people will tune into after the fact because of what we just talked about, but also because I'm about to react to a bunch of gaming news stuff. It's gonna be demonetized. Every single time that I react to a trailer, to any movie, or any show, the whole freaking thing gets demonetized, and it sucks. Lever Action Larry says, I missed your contribution. I did. It's not in my queue. Hold on. I'm not calling you a liar in any way, shape, or form. I think the queue might have glitched. Hold on. Okay, Lever Action Larry did $2 and says the following. Sorry, I have to lean forward to see it. I appreciate your sense of humor and your hard work. Thank you, Lever Action Larry. Sorry I missed your contribution. For some bizarre reason, it's not in the queue. Thank you for telling me. Okay, thank you so much for $2 and thanks for the kind words. It's very nice of you. Okay. All right, how about this? Let's react to stuff that won't get me demonetized today. Maybe we'll save the trailers for Sunday, so I have something to do on the show on Sunday, too. Let's react to all these hardware announcements, all right?
Wow, he's actually... His greed is so strong that he doesn't want to risk losing potential ad revenue on this stream, which he doesn't even fucking leave live anyway. He's going to private the stream afterwards and then upload the video separately. He's that desperate to keep every single possible dollar that he wants to not lose ad revenue from this fucking shit afterwards. The greed is so strong. That is unbelievable levels of greed. Oh, so we've got something to look forward to on Sunday, I guess.
Because I'm actually interested in some of this stuff, all right? The first hardware announcement that I want to react to is that Sony is making a PlayStation monitor. Now, I have been heavily criticized in the last year. Why? Because I fully upgraded my setup. And my setup now has 2 gaming PCs, HD cameras, great quality microphone, proper lighting, right? All this upgrades. I'm capturing at 1440p, 60 frames per second. But the one thing that everyone criticizes me on is saying, dude, you're still playing on a TV. And I say, yeah, I'm playing on a Sony TV. It's a really good Sony TV with incredibly low response time. It's 4K. It actually has VRR. It does 120 hertz. So it's a good TV for gaming. And then you get the people who are like the heavy techie people. And they're like, oh, they get so upset with you, right? They're like, oh, you got a gaming PC and you have gaming peripherals that have low latency. You're doing it all right. And then you use a TV, you imbecile, you fool, you peon, you plebeian. You're doing it wrong. How could you use a TV? Only idiots game on TVs.
And it's not even coherent. So you start wondering if the guy was...
If I were to get a gaming monitor, I'd have to change my setup. What I would have to do is I would actually have to have something like right here with the monitor, like literally here. My TV is back against my wall because it's a big TV. So I'd have to have it here instead. And it would be a different feel for sure, you know, to have that so close because I don't...
Well, your setup is crap. Let's just fucking not beat around the bush. Your setup is crap. You had to fucking like move your heads like halfway across the fucking room just to fucking see a fucking like computer shit, you know what I mean? Just to see the fucking destination or whatever. Your TV's also fucking miles away, but you have to fucking lean in to fucking see things on the screen sometimes. It's just... Your setup is so fucking borked, it's unreal, you know what I mean? It's such a fucking cursed setup. It could do with a big massive overhaul. You really do need it, Phil. And I'm not just saying that to be nasty. I think a lot of people agree. If people saw your room layout for you as a streamer, most people would say, that's kind of fucked up, that's a dumb fucking setup. Why are you doing it like this?
Gamed that close ever. I always have gamed across the room my whole life, no exaggeration. Probably the closest I've ever gamed was in arcades when you had the machine in front of you and it was relatively close. But for the most part, I've always gamed kind of across the room. That's just the way I've done it. So when this announcement came out that Sony is actually doing a gaming monitor, admittedly it kind of got my interest. So let's take a look at this. The first look at PlayStation's 27-inch gaming monitor. Okay, here it is. And as you can see, it's going to have some unique features right from the get-go. Built for desktop gaming with a PS5, the upcoming monitor combines bold visuals and performance and includes a charging hook for the DualSense wireless controller. Now, before we look at the details of this monitor, okay, one of the things for me that has been a barrier to becoming a monitor gamer, not a PC gamer, but a monitor gamer, is the cost. What do I mean by that? Well, I now game in 4K. I've gamed in 4K for the whole last year. These gaming monitors that are 4K are very expensive.
You don't stream in 4K, so that's literally only for your benefit, and the audience don't fucking get to see that.
Most gaming monitors that are more budget priced, or like you don't want to spend $1,000 on your monitor, they're like only like 1440p, some are only 1080p. So I would have to game at a lower resolution if I was going to try to get like an affordable monitor, and I'm not taking...
Phil, if it's good enough for your fans to watch afterwards, it should be good enough for you. You don't need a fucking 4K monitor. If you're not going to stream in 4K and upload in 4K, You don't need to play in 4K. You know, but it's just the way it is. It is literally a problem for you, but not for your viewers.
Not a giant fucking loan to pay off this thing. You know what I'm saying? So let's see.
Well, you're rich though. You told everyone you're so rich and successful. You're not poor. You had a go at everyone calling you poor earlier on. You're super duper rich and successful, and you've never had one. You're drowning in money, Phil. Why don't you fucking take some of that fucking money that's drowning you and put it towards a Sony monitor?
I don't know anything about this monitor. Let's actually look at the stats, okay? So here we go. It's gonna be a 27-inch gaming monitor. I feel like 27 inches is pretty big, is it not? Like my monitors over here that I have aren't that big at all. I don't know exactly how big they are, but they're definitely not 20. I don't think they're 20 inches. Maybe I'm wrong. But 27 inches seems pretty big. Like, I remember back in the day, I had a 32-inch TV, and that was for my bedroom. And it was not huge, but it was decent size. 27-inch monitor seems quite big to me. For the record,
Phil Bonnell not used to having as many inches as he would like, especially in the bedroom. Sometimes, not surprising whatsoever.
Owned Sony peripherals in the past. I actually had a Sony monitor, one of the earlier flat screen LCD monitors. It was gorgeous. It actually looked better than everyone else's monitor at the time that they sold at the stores, and I bought the Sony one. And it was expensive back then. I mean, we're talking early 2000s, so the monitor was probably like $600. I think I got an open box, and it was fine. There was nothing wrong with it. And it was just absolutely gorgeous. So, okay. So continuing on. So, here we go. This is what I want to know. Okay, so it's gonna be quad high definition. What the hell does that mean? I don't know what that means. It sounds like some terminology that means nothing. So it only does 1440p. Well, here you go. Okay.
What's wrong? You stream at 1440p, Phil.
Only 1440p resolution.
He looks upset.
Already that kind of makes me a little skeptical. Why only 1440p? Why not 4K? If it was 4K...
So Phil, you don't need 4K. For what you're doing now, for your audience, for your streaming, for your job, for your business, for your career, you do not need 4K.
4K, would it double in price? I wonder. Okay? It has HDR. Okay, I'll probably never use HDR, but okay. It has VRR support, and it goes up to 120 hertz. So honestly, that's exactly the same as my current TV. In fact, it's funny. My current TV doesn't do 1440. It only does 1080, and then it does 4K. My TV doesn't do 1440. So this is kind of the opposite. It does 1440, but not 4K, but it has the same...
But if you keep reading, Phil, it does 240 hertz on compatible PC and Mac devices.
Same features. It has the VRR, and it has the 120 hertz. It also says it'll actually do 240 hertz on PC. So that's different. I'd actually be able to run some games at 240 hertz. It has a built-in charging hook for the DualSense or DualSense Edge wireless controller. And that's, I think, what they're... Oh, look at that. It's a hook that folds in and out. And I'm guessing you plug the controller into it, and it actually has integrated charging capabilities for your controller. That's interesting. As you can see, the color scheme fits that of the PlayStation 5. So there you go. What else does it have? Okay, 2 HDMI in ports, and it's the highest grade 2.1. Supporting up to 1440p, 240 hertz, FRL, VRR. It actually has a DisplayPort in as well, because DisplayPort is what a lot of PCs use right now. But also, I believe PS5 uses DisplayPort, does it not? So you have both. You have the flexibility. 2 USB Type A's and 1 USB Type C port. Okay, so it has 3 actual... It's like USB hub, too. Built-in stereo speaker, fair enough. And compatibility with a VESA mounting system, so you could mount it somewhere if you want. It doesn't have to just be on the stand. So I don't know if they've confirmed this yet. I think the rumors that it's going to be $350, but I don't know if it actually has a price yet. This blog doesn't have a price. So for what it is, it seems decent. I'm curious what the colors will be like. Like when I had my Sony monitor back in the day, it had very deep darks. And I liked that. Like all other monitors looked kind of washed out, but my Sony monitor had very dark blacks and very like deep colors, which made it look gorgeous. Like I actually played, I want to say it was Tekken 5 I had on it. And you know in Tekken 5 there's a stage that's like the flowing flowers in the background? Dude, that looked fucking absolutely fucking sick on the Sony monitor that I had. And this was the early 2000s, and it looked insanely good. So what I'm not noticing, it's not OLED, right? So it's not the best quality. I think OLED right now, a lot of people say is the best monitor quality. It's not OLED, which makes me feel like it's going to knock the price down. If it were OLED, I bet this thing would be like $700. But if it's not OLED, then it's probably going to be more reasonable cost, I would think. So I don't know. What do you guys think about this monitor? You know better than me. So Notification says this monitor sounds to be a beginners to mid-tier monitor, to be honest. And fair enough. Like you said, no 4K. That's kind of a no-no, I think. Like most people who are into gaming, they want 4K at least as an option. Not to say they would always game at 4K, but there's some games that you would want to do that. Not OLED. That's a detriment, I think. But outside of that, 27 inches, bunch of ports, all the best level of port, VRR up to 240 hertz. That's a lot of good features, right?
I'm a dunce. Offensive, egregious cross-dresser. Yes, that's true.
Okay. I guess the question is until we have pricing, right? We don't really know. Like, really, the judge would be the price. If the price is good, then it's good. If the price is ridiculous, then it's not good, and we don't know, right? All right, the other thing I definitely want to react to today, because this is going to be pretty interesting, Steam is coming out with a slew of new devices in 2026, including a new controller that looks revolutionary to me, a new thing called the Steam Frame, which is a new VR tool, and a whole new PC called the Steam Machine. They have a 6-minute presentation that I'd like to react to, so let's do it. I've not seen this yet at all. Let's see what Steam's up to these days. What is this? There we go. What's that? Okay, let's see what Steam's up to. Here we go.
Hey everyone.
That's way too loud.
This is Steam Deck. Steam Deck is our powerful, portable, handheld gaming PC that lets you take your Steam library with you anywhere. We're pretty proud of it. People who own Steam Decks have been playing everywhere, and we couldn't be happier with the response we've heard from all of you. We're excited to talk about the future of Steam Deck, but not today, because this isn't a video about the future of Steam Deck. This is a video about the future of Steam hardware. Today, we're announcing 3 new members of the Steam hardware lineup. All connect you with powerful PC gaming. All are optimized for gaming with Steam, and all are shipping in early 2026. Let's start with this one.
Basically, people are saying every heinous kind of thing they could possibly say about me. But because
this is the new Steam controller.
Look at this
The new
thing.
Steam controller puts all of your Steam games at your fingertips, so you can play wherever and however you want. Just like with Steam Deck, we want you to be able to play any game with your Steam controller, even games never built with a controller in mind. It has all the great features from Steam Deck, like trackpads, gyro, and back buttons, all in a comfortable form factor. Its next-generation magnetic thumbsticks let you play with improved responsiveness and longevity. We put capacitive touch sensors on the thumbsticks and now on the back of the controller too, so you can enable precision gyro aiming with the touch of your thumb or your pinky if you're feeling fancy. Play for way too long with a rechargeable lithium-ion battery that allows for over 35 hours of playtime.
35 hours?
We want to make charging and wireless pairing something that's actually easy. That's why we created the Puck. The Puck is a combination wireless adapter and magnetic charger included with every Steam controller. Snap it on to charge. Once you're charged up, snap it off again.
Wow.
You can play over Bluetooth or a wired connection too. The new Steam controller works with any device running Steam or Steam Link, whether it's a PC, Mac, handheld, smartphone, Steam Deck, or the new Steam Machine. Oh, this is the new Steam Machine.
Okay, hold on. So, they're going to talk about the next piece of hardware, but just initial reaction to the Steam controller. Magnetic thumbstick, so no stick drift. Touch sensors in the thumbsticks and on the back of the controller. That's new, totally. Actual touchpads where your thumbs go on the controller. That's completely new. That's pretty groundbreaking for a controller. I would say that controller is aiming to make every PC game controller compatible. Like one of the infamous games genres that just is so hard to play on a controller would be RTS games. If you now have dual touchpads that you can simulate the movement of a mouse and you can click and select multiple things using the touchpad, you could play RTS games on a controller. So, in fact, 35 hours on a chargeable battery is insane. That's unheard of. I've never heard of a single rechargeable device that's 35 hours. The only question I have is, how heavy is it? How expensive is it? And is it too chunky?
That's bullshit. Anyone who's ever owned a fucking old Nokia brick phone before it was like Android, before the age of Android phones or whatever and all that shit, those old Nokia brick phones would fucking survive like fucking a week sometimes in between fucking charges. Those batteries were fucking made to last. Although there wasn't much for it, but you know, you weren't seeing much on screen, so I didn't fucking have to use much battery, but those phones were fucking built to last.
Because the form factor of that controller reminds me of the original Xbox controller from the early 2000s, and as fun as it looked, when you started to use it, it got cumbersome. And after like an hour of gaming, you're like, oh, this thing's too big. It would actually annoy your hands. It looks chunky. So, especially if it has a 35-hour battery in it, does that mean that this controller is heavy? And does that mean it's going to cost like $130, right? But it looks interesting. Like, that intrigues me, and that's something I'm genuinely interested in. Being that I am a PC gamer, I'm looking for new controller alternatives to the Xbox Elite controller. That one's compatible with Steam. A lot of the games I play are Steam games. I'm just saying, that could be pretty good. But if the controller's $200 and it weighs 5 pounds, then it's kind of a no sale, right? Okay, let's continue. The new Steam Machine. Look at this thing.
Steam Machine is a powerful gaming PC in a small but mighty package.
Right off the bat, initial impressions, it's half of an Xbox Series X, right? It looks like the Xbox Series X, but they just chopped it in half. That's what the form factor looks like.
Designed for your games on the big screen. It's quiet too, which is crazy, since it's 6 times more powerful than a Steam Deck.
6 times more powerful than the Steam Deck. So it's a gaming PC. It's literally a dedicated hardcore gaming PC.
Powered by a discrete, semi-custom AMD GPU, enabling 4K gaming at 60 frames per second with FSR. Steam Machine runs SteamOS made for a bigger screen, built for gaming in your living room, your office, or wherever you play.
Now they are saying it runs on SteamOS, meant for a bigger screen, meaning meant for like a TV, right? Are you limited to SteamOS? Can you turn it into a real PC running Windows? Are you limited to running on their operating system? I don't know if I would want to have a PC that runs on Steam operating system, just being honest. So that might be a detriment.
Rest of your PC accessories. Steam Machine borrows some great features from Steam Deck, like lightning fast sleep and wake, an SD card slot to easily expand your storage, and bring some new tricks of its own, like
an SD card slot to expand its storage so you can't get a hard drive for it?
Customizable LED strip, which can show different system functionalities, or your own light show. Steam Machine is a PC, so run whatever software you want, and it works with all your favorite desktop.
Oh shit, did you see that, guys? No, I'm sorry, it's game over, it's game over. It can run its own light show.
Or your own light show.
Eat that, sign him the fuck up. Phil is going to just give him all his money now, take every credit card he's got. It has a functional light show. He's sold. He's getting 2 of them, one for each fucking side. You know, of his fucking vision. He's getting this.
Steam Machine is a PC, so run whatever software you want, and it works with all your favorite desktop and gaming accessories.
I guess that just answered the question. You don't need to use SteamOS. You can run whatever you want. Okay.
Steam Machine is designed to work hand in hand with the Steam controller, with the low latency, wireless connectivity of the Steam controller punch built right in. And it's great for streaming your games to your phone, tablet, laptop, Steam Deck, or Steam Frame. Oh, yep, this is Steam Frame.
Okay. Third and final thing. To be frank, I don't know if I would really care about this one, but I'll give it an honest, look. Let's see, Steam Frame.
Steam Frame is Valve's next-generation VR hardware. Stream all your Steam games, VR and non-VR alike, in this comfortable, lightweight, wireless VR headset. Steam Frame uses camera-based tracking, so getting into your games is as easy as slipping on the headset and waking it up. Steam Frame controllers, included with the headset.
What does that mean, camera-based tracking? I don't know what that means. What's tracking you? Cameras in your room? Like when I had PSVR, you needed to have the VR sensor controllers, the motion controls in your hand, and it tracked those balls or whatever. I don't know what they mean by that. So
I'm going to assume that there's something in the Steam Machine to fucking recognize where you are with something in the glasses, the headset. That's just my guess.
Be completely different technology.
Are designed with all the inputs you need for your VR titles, like motion controls and capacitive tracking for all your fingers, as well as a split gamepad layout to work with your whole Steam library. They even feature the same magnetic thumbsticks as Steam controller for responsiveness and longevity. Steam Frame also pairs seamlessly with the new Steam controller, a great companion for playing non-VR games in the headset. To make sure streaming is smooth and stable no matter what, Steam Frame includes a wireless adapter that lets you stream your games from your PC to your headset over a fast and dedicated Wi-Fi 6 connection. And the game is streamed to your frame optimized for VR, using new technology that allows for the highest resolution streaming exactly where your eyes are looking.
I was just going to say, one of the major detriments of VR for me when I did PSVR 1 was it was always like 720p. So what they're saying is it's going to be a variable resolution where you're looking will always be higher resolution while the environment around will be lower. That's interesting. Will it be distracting? Like, imagine you're playing a game and everything in front of you looks good, but everything on the outside always looks bad. Then you look over there, that looks good, this looks bad. I don't know. It's an interesting concept, though.
And Steam Frame is a PC, running Steam OS. In addition to streaming, you can install and play a bunch of VR and non-VR games right in the headset without a host PC. You can also expand your onboard storage to fit even more games with a micro SD card.
I'll tell you that thing looks a hell of a lot more comfy than the PSVR 1 did. The PSVR 1 was a chunky beast, and it was not comfortable. And within just a few minutes of playing it, you'd start to get like the steam that would work up in the lens, and you get.
That technology was also almost a decade old compared to this. It's like that. You're talking about fucking technology that came out 8-9 years ago, if not 10 years ago. So yeah, naturally, there's been fucking advancements made since then, Phil.
All foggy and hot and gross. This looks more comfortable to me, at least the design factor. It looks like, it's been almost a decade. It looks like they've really advanced the technology for this kind of stuff.
Steam controller, Steam Machine, and Steam Frame. All built with the same DNA as Steam Deck. All powered by Steam, work together, and can be used however you'd like, with whatever peripherals and accessories you choose. Everything you see here is a culmination of what we've learned from our previous hardware experience, and what we've wanted ourselves as gamers. Powerful PC gaming in an open ecosystem, giving you more ways to enjoy the games you love, and discover new ones. Steam controller, Steam Machine, and Steam Frame are all shipping in early 2026. Learn more at steampowered.com/hardware.
And that's it. There's no pricing. I wish there was pricing. All right. So based on what we've seen there, okay, my initial reaction is it looks like they're getting a lot more serious about it. Because if you remember, they tried this before. They tried a Steam Machine and it did not do well. This looks like a better attempt at it. It looks like it is in line with its competition. Like, it looks like it wants to show you, hey, look, it's Xbox Series X, but it's even more compact. And by the way, it's better than that because it plays all PC games. And it's a real PC. Mess with it as you want. It's not limited like the Series X is. I like that. That controller looks innovative to me. That looks like legit one of the first attempt at an innovative controller in a long time. Because we've had all these iterations. We'll add a trackpad, but nothing really uses it. We'll have the freaking haptic feedback, but nothing actually uses it. This one looks like they really want to try to make an effort to make every PC game a game you can play with a controller. So it looks like an actual attempt at a step forward. So For me, again, here's the question. What's the price on all this stuff? Because that controller could be great, but now if it's $200, the Steam Machine could be an excellent way for someone to get into PC gaming who doesn't want to be a PC aficionado and have to spend time upgrading and doing all this stuff. But if it costs $2,000, there's no point. Just buy the fucking gaming PC itself by itself. You don't need this little thing, but just because of its form factor, it's not worth $2,000. If the thing's $500, now you've got a game changer. Now that thing might actually completely make Xbox obsolete entirely and become the way to casualize PC gaming. But what's the price? The VR is interesting. I like the idea of this revolutionary technology where it's eye tracking you and giving you better resolution wherever you look. It looks lighter, it looks more comfortable than the ones that I had experience with. But what's the price? I like the fact it runs games without a PC. Certain games will be on there, loaded in, and it is its own PC. But that also makes me feel bad about the price. Like, watch it be like $1,000. Like, well, dude, no, I'm not spending $1,000 on yet another VR headset. Like, that's not worth it. So I wonder. I wonder. What do you guys think? What makes it a PC and not a console? It plays PC games. That's the point. It's compatible with all the PC games that run on Steam. They didn't explain if you could run other things. Like, for example, could you also run the Xbox app and play Game Pass games on there? They didn't explain that. But it seems like you can install whatever you want. So if it runs on Windows, technically that should be the case. So it's a portable, stylish-looking, compact gaming PC that can sit in your living room. As opposed to, like, right now, my gaming PC looks badass here in my office and studio. That would look awkward in my living room. Where would I even put it? It's a big, boxy thing. As opposed to that thing, looks like something you put right on your entertainment center shelf and you start gaming right away. It's not really a hybrid. It's just an attempt to make a gaming PC fit into the living room of a casual player as opposed to someone who wants a dedicated, giant, chonky beast sitting around. You're not going to care that the Steam Machine doesn't give you the absolute best performance. You just want to play a lot of games and not have a shitty experience with it. Steam Deck, sadly, that's what it is. It's a portable PC that you can't play a lot of great games on it. They don't run very well. This was 6 times more powerful than the freaking Steam Deck. So, there you go.
Make the bad man stop.
Battledick says, my guess is the frames will retail for like $399, the controller will be $199, the PC will be $999. Jeremiah, did you hear what they said? He says it runs on SteamOS, not on Windows. Wrong. They said you can install whatever you want on it. They outright just said that. They said you can install whatever programs you want on it. It is a PC. They outright said that in the presentation. So even though by default it's on SteamOS, there'll be an option to do whatever you want with it and turn it into whatever PC you want.
Attention from children. I don't do stupid pranks. You know what I mean? I don't cause drama. I'm here just to play games and have fun.
I hope the controller isn't $199, because I'll tell you right now, if the controller's $199, I'm not getting it. There's no controller out there that's worth $199, especially for the major factor that they're not durable. Modern controllers seem to break down within 1 to 2 years, no matter how expensive they are. So I'm not dropping $200 on a controller that will break in a year. That's messed up, you know? There's one thing if the controller is disposable. If a controller's $50 and it breaks once a year, I don't care. But I'm not dropping $200 a year on a controller. That's stupid.
I'm trying to think, there's controllers out there with interchangeable parts where if they wear out over time, you can just replace them. Especially for things like the analog sticks. You know, analog sticks get stick drift all the time. Stick drift is a common occurrence on controllers, but there's some controllers out there which allows you to just kind of, you know, take apart your controller essentially and replace it with better, you know, parts or whatever, just to make sure you can keep it going.
All right. Well, I think that's where we're going to call the reacting for today. I will save both the Super Mario Galaxy and the Fallout trailers for Sunday's show. That way we're splitting up the content. This show won't go too long, and this show won't get claimed and demonetized. Sunday's will. There you go.
And Ross is saying this Steam controller won't have stick drift. Is it? Will it never have stick drift? What makes the Steam controller then so different from every single other analog controller before it? Because surely it's a matter of time. You know, it's a matter of, you know, time and use and all that shit, where eventually wear and tear will result in stick drift. Is that not just an inevitability of these controllers with analog sticks? It uses contactless magnetic resistance. That sounds like some fucking, you know, dark wizard shit. You know what I mean? I'm getting confused. That sounds like some sort of black magic going on there. If that's the better thing to use, then why did no other bastard use it before? I don't know. I'm confused. I don't keep in touch. Keep in touch with this sort of thing. You know what I mean? But a lot of new controllers use TMR sticks. Well, there you go. These things are always evolving. Then, you know what I mean? Not just the VR side of things evolving, just if it's going to be better. Phil's saying, "Oh, VR." When I did VR, Phil did VR when he was on Twitch. Better mind you, he was still on Twitch actively, begging for fucking bits and all that shit. You know, when he done the fucking PS VR crap. You know. So it's like these things obviously advance, over time, and get better technology, better equipment, whatever. And I guess the same applies to controllers as well, especially with analog sticks. So there you go.
So Moxerus says, Steam Deck is good for emulation in 8th gen and below games, mostly, but I saw that Silent Hill F runs good on it. Again, your mileage may vary, right? I'm sure some games run good on it, and I've heard some don't. This is 6 times more powerful. This is meant to be a dedicated gaming PC that runs pretty much everything. That's a big difference between it and Steam Deck. Of course, it's not portable, but... No, I did not know that SteamOS was created in direct response to Windows 8. Shadow King says, if I can put Windows on my Steam Deck, then this machine should run it fine. Right, and I know you could do that too. You could actually have Windows on the Steam Deck. Do I have plans to return to Tekken? Absolutely not. It's been almost 2 years since I played it. There's no point in jumping into a fighting game 2 years late. You'll never catch up. I don't have enough time to dedicate to it. I'm not doing it.
It's bullshit. I call complete and utter bullshit on anyone who's saying that I'm not engaged and I sound like I'm bored. I'm not. So I've had enough excuses. It just seems to me like people are fucking lazy and don't want to come out to the streams. I don't even
Okay.
know what else
All right, so to end the show, very briefly, if you guys would like to do some Q&A, I would appreciate that. If you just type me in chat, we'll do a little bit of Q&A. Here's what we're doing. So just to reiterate from earlier, because many of you joined late, today we're doing Pokemon. Right after this ends, I'll take a little break, then we'll come back. It's Pokemon Legends ZA. Going to try to make major progress in the game today. If we hit $182 in support, I'm counting it as 2 goals, because last night we were very close to hitting the goal, and then the game did a hard lock where we couldn't continue because of a game bug, and then basically people left. So I'm counting that for today. If we get, no exaggeration, like $4 more in support, I'm counting it as a second goal today, okay? Now, tonight on the late stream, we're doing something different. We're doing Chill with Phil Autumn Edition. We're on the late stream. I'm just going to hang out with you guys, but I'm actually going to have a couple of drinks. I'm going to have a couple of alcoholic ciders that I bought, so it'll be fun. We'll do some open discussion. We'll try to figure out what games we'll be playing next week, because we need new games for the rotation now. So we'll have that discussion. We'll talk about all kinds of stuff tonight. It'll be a nice, relaxing, late-night chill stream. Okay, this is all right before the calm before the storm, because tomorrow we're playing Call of Duty Black Ops 7 all day long. Okay? So that gets you guys caught up. That's what we talked about earlier, and there you go. Okay, will I bring back Sea of Stars? No, at this point, I don't think we're bringing it back. Can we finish Pokemon today? It's not possible. We still have the rank B fight, the rank A fight, and I think the finale, so we still have like 3 major story beats before we can beat the game. But obviously I want to focus on this and see how far we can get and beat it within maybe the next week or 2, for sure, so we can move on to other stuff. Am I continuing Mortal Kombat? Yes, when the online play is fixed and we can actually play it against other people, we'll be playing Mortal Kombat again. And they said that would be around 3 weeks after its release, and right now it's about 2 weeks, so maybe another week and then the online will be enabled properly. We'll see. If someone donates $20 for a Pokemon, does the name carry through the whole game for different Pokemon? I have no idea. No, you're naming one Pokemon. No, you don't get to pick a name and then reassign it to 17 different Pokemon. It's one Pokemon. Or else what's the point? It's not very fair, right? Okay. What's my favorite game of all time? I don't have one. I have favorite games of...
Is this me? No, this is Raw Phil. This is on Raw Phil's end. So this is not me, this is on Raw Phil.
Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, but I don't have a favorite game of all time because I don't think that those genres are comparable. Like, I wouldn't say, oh yeah, Super Mario World's better than Street Fighter 2. I would never say that. They're apples and oranges, you see? What's the most overrated Souls game? There's only 3 Souls games. I don't think any of them are overrated. I think all 3 of them are great. I don't think there's an overrated Souls game. Oh, okay. I do want to talk about this because I didn't bring it up. The Marvel Tokon beta. This was another thing that came out of the Sony State of Play, okay? Marvel Tokon, which is the upcoming Marvel fighting game that comes out next year, has another beta coming up from August 5th to 7th, and it's all day, all 3 days, okay? I am going to play it, but I got a little bit of a conundrum going on. I already have pre-existing commitments where I cannot stream on August 4th and 5th.
Who fucking cares?
You might say, well, that's not a big deal. It's the 5th through the 7th, so just play the 6th and the 7th. Metroid Prime 4 comes out on the 4th.
I'm confused. Why is Phil talking about August? He said August, didn't he? Hold on.
Commitments where I cannot stream. A bit of a conundrum going on. I already have pre-existing commitments where I cannot stream on August 4th and 5th.
Bitch, it's November. I'm sorry. August? Fucking August?
Okay? And you might say, well, that's not a big deal. It's the 5th through the 7th, so just play the 6th and the 7th. Metroid Prime 4 comes out on the 4th.
I think he meant December.
So, I literally have Metroid Prime 4, Marvel Tokon Beta, at exactly the same time, and I can't even do them on the days they come out because I can't stream those days. The earliest I can stream is the 6th. So, I want to play the Tokon Beta. I'm supposed to get into it. I was in the first one, but they notified me so late I couldn't play it, but I accepted it. So, therefore, they should send me a second follow-up email saying that I can be in this one. That's what they're saying. Nope. If you were in the original Tokon Beta back in the summer, when this one comes up in December, you should be able to be in it. Okay? So I should be good. But the question is, what do I do? What do you guys think is the bigger priority? Do you think that Metroid Prime 4 or
cares?
playing the Marvel Tokon beta, what's the bigger thing? Because when I come back on December 6th, I need to figure out what's the first stream, what am I doing more of? Am I doing a whole day of Marvel Tokon? And then the next day I split it up? Am I doing a whole day of Metroid Prime and then a whole day of Marvel Tokon? Am I splitting the days? I don't know what to do. Sadly, I don't even think that there's a good solution or answer here. I feel like I'm between a rock and a hard place. The good news is it's good stuff, it's good content. The bad news is I just can't do as much as I'd like. I cannot stream on the 4th and 5th. There's no way out of it. I have appointments lined up that I can't reschedule. So because of that, I'll be back. But the question is, what do I do for those days, right?
Who fucking cares?
And it kind of sucks as well that he's streaming on 6th. The 6th, of course, is a Saturday. 6th December, Saturday. Also my birthday. Yeah, I mean, although I wasn't going to be here anyway because I'm busy on my birthday. You know, real life shit. But it means there's no bingo on the 4th or the 5th. But I'll probably still stream anyway because, but it'd be good to stream, obviously, get something done for you guys, you know what I mean? If there's no bingo, just do something else, Because the alternative is, of course, is like we go several days without a fucking stream.
The days? We could split the days. Do half and half. Clone myself? Well, there you go. One Phil will be Tokon Phil, and one Phil...
If Phil ever clones himself, I can guarantee he will just fuck himself endlessly.
...will be Metroid Phil. And I'll actually have 2 separate streams I'll stream on at exactly the same time. Perfect. Jade, I'm not sure what you're saying. You're saying you're choosing the villain to name a Pokemon. Is it cool? What do you mean? If there was a $20 contribution from someone, they name a Pokemon. Are you saying if you contributed $20, could someone name a Pokemon on your behalf? I'm very confused. I don't know. I don't know what to do. So I will be playing the Marvel Tokon beta as long as I actually get the invite, which Sony is saying I should. They're saying if you were in the first beta, you'll automatically get the invite to the second beta. I should get it then, because I was in the first beta. I just didn't get to play. So I don't know if I'm going to get the invite to the second beta. All right, if I get it, then 100% I want to play it. I missed out on the first one. But I don't know if I should do more of Tokon, more of Metroid Prime, split the days, do an entire day of E, do 2 days of Tokon, and then get to Metroid after, because Tokon is only for 2 days. I just don't know what to do. I don't even know if Tokon's good, because you can't trust anything the FGC says anymore. Every single time there's a game that comes out, they say it's good. They were shitting all over that 2XKO game, saying it's garbage. Then it came out, and they were like, oh, this is amazing. You said it was garbage. Now it's out. Oh, it's great. They just kiss everything's ass, so you can't judge anything based off what they say. And, of course, they kissed Tokon's ass. Oh, Tokon's amazing, the best game ever. So I don't know how to judge yet until I play it for myself. No, I would not do a sleeping stream. As I said, I separate my personal from my public. My sleeping is not something to be put on camera. That's not going to happen.
Fucking falls asleep anyway during fucking some of the night streams, depending on what fucking game he's playing. I've seen him literally fucking nod off before falling asleep on fucking stream. And it's happened multiple times in the past, and it'll keep happening in the fucking future. Also, Phil likes to fucking pretend he separates his fucking personal from his fucking, streams. And fuck off. No, you don't. You use your personal all the time as a means to fucking guilt people into giving you money. Well, guys, please make sure we fucking hit the goal today or whatever for DSP tries it. Kat needs to know she's fucking making dinner or not, so please give us support. Fuck off. You include it all the time. You involve your personal all the time.
Okay. How did I miss the first beta? Sony didn't tell me I was in it till it already was running. So I thought I wasn't in it. And then they sent me the information in the middle of the beta, when I already had a scheduled day off because I didn't think I was in it. If they had told me ahead of time, hey, you're in the beta, I would have been like, oh, okay, I'll schedule my days off around it so I could play the beta. Instead, the beta was already going on, and then they sent me the code when I was already on a day off. I was like, what the fuck? What a shitty way to do it. So it sucked. I mean, to be truthful, they might do that again.
I am an hour behind live DSP. Although, I need to remember to fast forward to like an hour from now, because apparently something very funny has been said. So there you go. Warren's asking if Sonny been here. Sonny was here earlier on and gifted 10 members, but then he went and peaced out because Phil was too unbearable. So Sonny was here for a wee while and got us 2 free spaces, but then he went disappeared because Phil was just too damn annoying and boring today.
And like, I might not even get the invite code to Tokon until the second day. The rate that they did it last time, that was really stupid. So I don't know how it's gonna work. Splitting it sounds like a good balance. It might be. Again, then the question is, what do you start with? Does Tokon have more hype behind it, or does Metroid Prime 4? I honestly don't know. Okay. Well, I think that we had a great podcast. I hope you guys feel the same. That was a loaded one. We had a lot to talk about. Thank you all for the early support. I mean, that's absolutely outstanding. And thank you for just chilling and listening. And again, making it not about drama, because so many people Want me to go to drama? Oh, but this person's talking junk about you, that person. I don't care. The reason those people have to talk drama is because that's all they can get attention for. They literally have to be dramatic, or else they don't exist. Me, I make positive content for an audience, and the audience reciprocates by liking and supporting said content. I hope you feel that way, because that seems to be the case for me. When I focus on drama, it never works. It's only when I focus on the positive stuff that I get success.
And yet, you intentionally snaked the keynote for your financial gain, which involved a lot of drama. So, your argument seems to fall flat when you give your reasons and excuses as to why you went and orchestrated your apparent snaking operation on the keynote.
So that's why I'm not going to care about what these idiots are saying and doing, and a million videos being made about me again for the millionth time, all based on, again, misinformation. I don't care. Like I said, they're actually saying Phil's broke, and he constantly, every day is begging, constantly saying that he doesn't get contributions and he needs support. What the fuck are you talking about? Really? Did you ever tune into a single stream? No. You just watch the tractor content on X because you're stupid. So, you can be stupid and you can have an audience of idiots. Go for it. I want nothing to do with it. I'll do my content and be positive and be fun. And, you know, you live in your world of fucking delusions. It doesn't affect me. I'll still be here every day doing what I do, being successful. I don't need to care about this nonsense around me and the fucking drama queens that propagate that environment to make money for themselves.
He doesn't care. Cleo doesn't care. He's clearly not rattled in any way. He's clearly not butthurt in any way. He clearly doesn't. It doesn't affect him whatsoever. And why would you think it would affect him just because he's ranting and raving and calling people idiots and lashing out? Pointlessly and needlessly. No, of course he's not affected just because, and you know, unprompted he's just fucking having an absolute meltdown about it again.
So thank you for understanding. That's the content I want to make, okay? There's no podcast tomorrow. There will be a podcast on Sunday. During the Sunday podcast, I will react to the Mario Galaxy trailer, and I will react to the Fallout TV trailer. Sorry that I didn't get to that today, but also with all the stuff I wanted to cover today, it makes more sense to split it. Definitely Sunday stuff will be demonetized. At least today's won't be, okay? All right, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed today's Level 1 podcast. Remember, even though no show tomorrow, we got fun Pokemon, chill with Phil, an awesome full day of Call of Duty coming up that I hope you will join me for. And if not, well, then I guess I'll see you Sunday morning for another awesome show. Thank you guys so very much, and I'll see you next time on the Level 1 podcast. Alrighty then. All right, guys, it is time for a break. So what I'm going to do is take about a 10 to 15 minute break, and when I come back, there will be a full stream of Pokemon Legends EA. So if you're here for Pokemon, don't go anywhere. It's coming, all right? But in the meantime, enjoy some highlight clips, and I'll see you guys after the break for Pokemon. We are literally like $3 to $4 away from hitting a second goal. I told you guys if we hit 182, I count it as a second goal today. And then if we hit 300, I'll count it as a third goal today. Seriously. Okay? All right, guys, thank you. I'll see you after the break, but in the meantime, enjoy these highlight clips. Help.
That was incredible. Like, you've already got a lot of support today so far about touching any gameplay. I said, by the way, guys, $300 would be great. Okay, see ya. I'll be right back. When I come back, please have that $300 ready for me. Oh god, we are 2 away from a full house by get ready, guys. We're close to a full house bingo, but we're running out of time to win it. You know, that's a tragic thing. We're almost out of time to run it. Bingo ends when he starts recording for his shitey gameplay. So let me find, when does he return? He's away for a while, but he returns about here. Okay, he returns about here, I think. Yeah, okay. So there we go. So the bad man's back here, and he's going to fucking blever some more. I hope he does another beg. Another beg. If we get to 640 in the beg, we could get a free space, which means we'll be 1 away. We're very close to a full house. This is paused, so I might have to rewind a bit more. It might have returned before. Yeah, I think it returned before then. Yeah, it returned before. Okay, so I'm going to play it from here. Okay.
Pokemon, just give me a second to swap over to the Switch 2 and get the controller on, and we will begin, okay? 1 second here.
Dead air much. So much dead air.
Why did the capture device fail? That's not good. Hold on.
Who fucking cares?
It's still showing the PC. That's not correct. That's better. Okay. Good. Good, good. Okay. All right, everyone ready to get ready to get us started with Pokemon today? I hope so. It looks like there was a $1 contribution during the break from Beaver Bother. Thanks for $1.50, Beaver Bother. And I did save that $20 contribution from earlier to name a Pokemon, so that way I know what we're doing here. Excuse me. All right, so guys, we are currently at $180 of support. I said if we hit 182, I would count it as a bonus goal because it makes up for yesterday's stream where Tormented Souls 2 hit a hard lock because of a game bug. In addition to that, if we get 300 by the end of the stream, I'm just going to count it as another goal. So we have a second goal coming at 182 and a third goal coming if we hit 300. Okay? So if you support the stream today, we all get all kinds of awesome bonuses, right? Good stuff. Okay. Cool. We're about to get started. In the meantime, let's take a look at what we were supposed to do here. So, first of all, can we get Frankie back into the party? Frankie, I remember naming
this is all big.
Frankie. But,
This is all big, by the way.
Frogadier. So Frankie will make it back into the party. I guess we could technically take some of these guys out that have evolved now. So we could take... Let's take Duty out of the party.
This is a big because it involves him charging his audience to name these bastards. So this is a big.
Get him out of the party, okay?
We're getting a free space.
Name a Pokemon that is in use in the current run. Dorothy if female or Sean if male. Well, currently all of our guys are named except the Noibat. However,
we're one away. We need
get another
one
Pokemon
more.
added, it's the Noibat that needs to get kicked. Well, that's not necessarily true. We could also get rid of Gyarados. Because Gyarados is a Mega Evolution. We need a couple Mega Evolutions to win certain fights. So...
I just need one more.
Let's stick with what we have for now, and when we start getting new Pokemon,
One more
the
Snort.
next new one will be named either Dorothy or Sean.
Or Bark.
And then, if someone picks a specific
Or
Pokemon, they
Sip.
can name it whatever they want. Okay, that's what we'll do. I'm sure we'll get a new Pokemon today. Okay. And that's correct. Thanatos was literally just added at the end of the last stream. So Thanatos would be the last one to be removed for today. Correct. Okay. All right, ready?
Boom.
Let's get started. Here we go.
Member bomb.
My biggest fans are idiots.
You sneaky bastard. Darkside Ranter has gifted 5 members right before Phil started recording. We have a free space right at the death to secure a fucking Full House Bingo victory. That's incredible. He's literally just about to start recording right there as well. That's insane how close that was. But there you go. Thank you very much to Darkside Ranter for gifting 5 memberships, and congratulations to fellow people for getting a membership. Congratulations to Popes in Bengal, Jacob, Big Raccoon, Mr. G, and Doomscribe. So if you got a membership, then make sure you thank Darkside Ranter for gifting you a membership. And of course, thank you Darkside Ranter for your gift of the membership, you know, for the free space and for securing a Full House Bingo victory. It is very much appreciated. Let's go. So we have 8 free spaces. Let's tick off those 8 squares.
Burger, 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 burger.
Full House? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
There we go. Good stuff indeed. Now guys, before we continue, I want to fast forward to round about here. Apparently he has a rant here about working out. So I think it's in our best interest to have a wee watch of this, and then we'll have some marbles afterwards. But let's see what happened here.
You? And it was a berry, no less. Gosh, that's rare for you, Delilah. You give most people bug Pokemon, don't you, little
Who
scam?
cares? Who cares? Blah 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 blah.
5 seeds of mastery.
Blah blah blah. Here we go.
Oof, stretch.
Is it here?
Oh, sore today. I did some working out last night. I did my shoulder. I don't know what this is called. When you take the 2 dumbbells, you put them like this, and you just do the straight up on your shoulders. It's the shoulder exercise, but I don't actually know what the formal name of it is. So now my shoulders are sore because I've actually been getting better at it and doing more reps and stuff. Now it hurts. Okay. Is it just the shoulder press? Is that literally what it's called? The shoulder press? Okay.
So I mean, I wasn't sure what else because earlier on I seen Raw Phil's chat freak out going buff. He's buffing. Oh, shut up, crap. So yeah, it wasn't much to be fair. Thankfully, it wasn't too much of a fucking gym douche mode thing. But yeah, so there we fucking go. And if we go to live DSP, he is currently at. He's naming a Pokemon right
You know what
now.
it is? I can't use the thumbstick on this thing.
That sounds like a skill issue, Phil. But his current amount of money for a stream is $260. So there you go. It's a very successful day in the Snortport for the bad man. But yeah, guys, I am going to reward you all with some marbles. Remember, the winner of this marble race will get to pick the number for tomorrow's bingo. So yeah, good stuff indeed. So let me actually just fire up the marble game. Good stuff indeed. He's naming the Pokemon Jack the Ripper. He's allowing that? Holy shit. Holy crap. And actually, before I even start the game, let me quickly check YouTube comments to make sure there's no fresh marbles to add. So give me a wee second here. Go away, Steam. Steam popped up. Well, weekend deal thing. Get to fuck now. Hold on. So give me a wee second, you guys. I'll just check the comments and make sure there's no new names to add for a list of marbles. And don't think there will be though. That is done. Okay, cool. It just means we can get straight into it then. Oh, the otters are going mental. Must be feeding time. It must be feeding time in that aquarium. The otters are all going mental, scrabbling up there. But it is time for some marble madness kind of stuff. Here we go. We're going to fucking play some marbles here. Excellent stuff indeed. And of course, I'm just going to hit community. I'm going to hit refresh. I'm going to fucking... Why are you not loading anything? Load, you bastard. But there you go. And I'm going to hit random. I'm going to pick a random map of 184 marbles. This map here has an elimination rate of 34%. Legendary Fantastical Park. 2 minutes and 40 seconds average finish time. Shouldn't take too long, but let's fucking play it. And let's see which marble comes out on top here. So we can see which lucky person gets to pick tomorrow's bingo number card and all that jazz. Let's see. Let's have a quick look at the course before we go down it. Jesus. So this thing looks fucking dangerous. This fucking thing here, this looks a bit dangerous. And you go down there, all the way down there, and then down there, and then there's like multiple ways to go, and then you end in a wee test tubes. Okay, interesting course. I guess we'll just hit start and we'll see what happens. So let's jump up here and see how this pans out at the very beginning here. Some marbles are getting bounced off. Wow, that's a strange one. I thought you just dropped straight down, but... And are marbles surviving this? Are they going to get hit by this thing? Are they going to get pushed out? Is it even physical? Are any marbles getting knocked? Well, Elaine Walls just got knocked the fuck out. So did Son Valent. So Elaine Walls was very close to winning. The last time we had marbles, they were picked at the post by Mafdet Egypt. Elaine Walls was on for like fucking like 80% of the fucking race. Then right at the death, someone snatched the fucking victory for them, which was hilarious, but quite unfortunate. But Elaine Walls will not get to even come close today because they were one of the first ones eliminated. Sam Babar has what looks like a head start so far as they try and make their way down without slowing down. Sam Babar has got the head start though, but they're not too far ahead. Tradidas is not far behind. Steve did is there as well. Cell Shader, Jim R6, this Optimus are all there. Sam Babar's been slowed down here. As a Cell Shader looks like has gotten through first there. This Optimus as well coming through. Not far behind them, but now they're trying to get through this little tumble dryer doing and go through the portal. If we follow first place here, they go through this portal and they're launched into another portal. What the fuck? Jerusalem was ahead, of course, you know what I mean? But wow, that was pretty funky. And Mr. Pika Fan has come out of nowhere to take the lead, but Jerusalem is not far behind. But that was some of the fucking people skipping ahead here is quite insane. But Mr. Pika Fan, it might be them. It picks the bingo the card for tomorrow. Let's keep an eye on the finish here. Let's just keep an eye on the finish and see who comes out on top first here, because we have not far to go. There's some people on the left hand side, some people on the right hand side. A lot more people on the left hand side compared to the right here. Miss Kitty is on that side, but no. We have Reg Yoshi and Mr. Pika Fan neck and neck as they head towards the finish. Who's going to be the first one to finish here? Who's going to get down first? Mr. Pika Fan is indeed the winner of this course. Miss Kitty finishes second. Reg Yoshi somehow ends up third. Jeffrey Walsh fourth. Xeno fifth. Ulf the Arbor 6th. Stephen Red 7th, Jody 10th, 8th, Mammon 9th, and Bibber Flopper 10th. Excellent stuff indeed. That was an interesting course, real back and forth there. And yeah, in the end, Mr. Pika fan gets to win this course, and I will get in touch with them and see if we can get a bingo number out of them. So I know that they're here sometimes, Mr. Pika fan. You know what I mean? They come and go, but I'll try and reach out on Discord, I think, to see if I can get in touch with them that way, and see if I can get a number from them. Because I don't think they're here right now. So yeah. And the last couple of marbles are coming in to finish here. I think that's the last one here. The Tractor Media should be the last one. Yeah, there we go. It's good stuff indeed. So yeah, that was the full list of featured marbles here to finish here. Some died. Some died here, you know. Including me. I died off a fucking stupid course. 85 marbles survived. So 100 marbles, almost 100 marbles died. 85 made it to the fucking finish line. Good stuff indeed. So there we go. So Mr. Pika fan will be picking tomorrow's bingo card for the game tomorrow. And we'll say today was a lengthy one. Today, I mean, I knew today was always going to be a long one. We're going to catch up a lot in the fun, the track, the still clips. You know what I mean? The side scroller stuff and button check as well and all that shit. You know what I mean? There's a whole lot to go through. Plus, as well, if I was doing a full show, it was always going to be one of those kind of shows where it's like, you know, but yeah, we got there in the end, you know what I mean? And yeah, we got the full house as well, which is always a fun bonus. So we got to end with otters. We got to end with marbles as well. It's all good stuff indeed. And yeah, I shall return tomorrow for some more bingo. It should be a shorter bingo tomorrow because Phil's not doing a proper podcast. So yeah, and I'm not sure if I want to do a 3x3 or a 4x4 card. I don't know, what did you guys, I mean, for those that were here the other day, did you guys like the 4x4 card? Or would you rather see it be 5x5 or 3x3? I don't know, what do you guys think? I'll try and get some feedback and I'll see what you guys have to say about that. But we'll try and decide tomorrow what we're doing card-wise for the last bingo week before Phil's precious day off. But yeah, until tomorrow guys, hope you all enjoy the rest of your Thursday. I'm going to end how I always end, by playing notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So, until tomorrow, have a good one, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky, and you raise your face up. You're like, oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory.
gone, just gone like that.